The following program features adults using adult language. You have been warned.
Alright, we are live. Welcome everybody to Total Tabletop. This is HotA, Horseman of the Apocalypse, and tonight we are rocking out Season 2, and tonight we are on Episode 7. I will be your humble Dungeon Master for the evening, DM Steelax, and once again we got our S2 guys here. So let's go across the board, introduce yourselves, a little bit about you, who you're playing, and a fun fact about your character.
All right, I am Brian, coming out of Northwest Pennsylvania. I play Junem, the Loxodon Cleric of Unity, which is a new Unearthed Arcana. We're having fun with that so far. Fun fact, we found out last session that Junem, being a Loxodon, is pretty stupid. Or not intelligent, I guess is the best way.
There we go.
Saving throws are tough on that one.
Okay. Awesome, welcome back.
Yeah, hello, I'm 13, and I'm a Ratkin monk, and I kick things and punch things and hit things with my stick. The person with his hand up my ass is from Seattle, Washington, and hello to HotA Mama.
Awesome, welcome back.
Hi, my name is Matt. I'm coming at you from BC, Canada. I'll be playing the half Tabaxi, half elf bard named Voxel tonight.
Okay.
I'm Shadow. I'll be playing Gerd Oraka, and Gerd's probably going to look into getting some more explodey spells because of last week.
More explodey spells are
Explodey.
always good. Awesome. A little bit about the channel. It's Total Tabletop. We have multiple games every week. Sunday we have Aegis Pass run by DM AJ. We got HotA Season 1, which is the same game these guys are going through, but it's a crew that's been playing for a little bit longer than they have. It's on Tuesdays. We play every Wednesdays. All the games are at 6:30 p.m. Pacific. On Saturdays, if you guys like Magic the Gathering, we have Magic with Dayspoon. John's been showing up. and so has AJ from the other games, and it's been pretty fun. And let's see, Saturday mornings very soon, either this week or next week, we're actually going to start up the streams for that. So we are making a whole new game from scratch, the system, the game, everything. It's going to be sci-fi mixed with fantasy, so it should be a lot of fun. So be looking for that. If you guys are new to the channel and like what you see, please leave us a follow. It really helps us out. If you guys want to join the fam, you can subscribe and you get a bunch of emotes and cool stuff. Tier 3 subscribing will open up your ability to play with us. We have a pay-to-play program. In the Discord, there's a channel for it. We got a couple of our people on staff who are ready to run some games, so we just need some more players. So if you guys are interested in that, reach out, and we'd love to get you guys playing in with us. What else? If you missed any episodes, check out our YouTube. All the links are down below. I think that's pretty much it. Let's get a recap. What happened last week on episode 6 of HotA?
2 weeks ago, actually.
2
We
weeks ago.
took a bit of a break, yeah.
Yeah, I got sick. Sorry.
Hey, life happens, right? So session 6 began on the morning of the 4th day in year 20. Now here, the menagerie had just woken up in a simulated Underdark within the simulator, session 2, I believe it was. In there, this was to be a test by the Kandorian leadership to evaluate the why and the how of our actions, because they saw already that we can kick some ass. That said, we ran right into some domes on the ground with runes in them. We weren't quite clear what they were, so Voxel walked over top of one and triggered it with his tail. Turns out these things had some nasty after effects, including negative AC, having your speed, and I think like negative dex saving throws. It was pretty rough. So as they moved forward, they found that some of their magic didn't work as it should, and turns out it was based on the schools of magic. Some worked, some didn't, some rebounded and had weird effects. That said, they moved forward. They ran into a couple mind flayers and a bunch of little intellect devourers. And
Diverse.
Diverse. Yep. Yeah, little shits is what I like to call them. At this, Voxel put a solid hold on most of them with charms. Gur did his normal amazing wizard shit. 13 did his normal amazing monk shit. And Junem found out the hard way several times that his intellect was not his primary stat and basically lost his intelligence. Went all the way down to 0 based on these bad boys.
Yeah, Judeb's pretty dumb.
Only momentarily it was. That said, we have good, fast-acting members of the menagerie that can think on their feet. Gur transformed him into an elephant, actually. Not a loxodon, but an actual elephant, which was cool for a bit. So then Voxel cast tongues on them so that they could talk, which made it interesting. And right as they found another bunch of these little brains on legs, Menagerie did what they do on these little guys, but not before Junem, as an elephant, failed again in intelligence saving throw and went back to 0 intelligence. Couple walls of stone from Gur, another polymorph, and then they were temporarily safe in a little cavern from these little brains, and they made their way toward a bunch of the little stuffed dummies that they were actually searching for. They had little things around their neck with scores that we were supposed to save as many as we could. Turns out they were tough, awkward to carry, but that said, we got most of them out, and then Gur did wizard stuff. We still got to see a meteor swarm, which was awesome, and used reverse gravity to open up a really heavy door, which worked out really awesome as well. They were eventually able to save a few, not all, but a few. As they came out of the simulator, they were met by someone from the Revenant with a mask over his face. This guy basically led us to believe that whoever won these challenges would be leading the rest of the Kandorian defense on the battlefield for when and if a 4th horseman appears. With this said, he let us know that this 3rd stage, which I believe would be tomorrow, of the simulator would focus on communication. So he let us know that basically what we're going to see or not see are a bunch of walls that only our allies can see. Should be interesting to find, but that's something that we have pre-knowledge on and should probably prep for. And with that, here we stand on our way out of the simulator.
All right. So we'll just jump right into it. Thanks for the recap. So finishing off stage 2, we'll just start it right there. So you guys have unplugged from the machines. You have got the little bit of conversation from that Revenant guy who had the mask over his face, and he parted ways and left the room with you guys with a little bit of a heads up. You guys have until tomorrow for the start of stage 3. So I'll just turn it over to you guys. What would you like to do?
So, does anybody else want to go to the docks?
I suppose I got a little bit of self-reflection to do, I think, after that little bout we had in there.
Is self-reflection a drink they serve there?
If it is, I'll take 2. That was
I'm sure.
interesting. What do you think, Gar?
I was going to say, if anyone knew how to make a self-reflection drink, it would probably be 13.
It's just a mirror at the
sounds-
bottom of any glass, you know?
Yeah, when
No.
you're done drinking it, you can reflect on yourself.
It's just
Or-
straight vodka.
Yeah.
Oh, just a clear liquid so you can see yourself in the
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah.
Are we in the same spot? Are we still in Ivan's manor?
Yes, you are.
Wonder how he's doing. You think he's still in the room with the with Lux or the fake Lux?
I honestly, I would rather not talk to him. He seemed a little creepy last night.
It was
gotta-
interesting. Yes.
I got a little creeped out.
Well, we could go. Maybe try and meet up with your failed love interest, Voxel,
Yes.
down at the docks.
Yes, I suppose we could.
He did start
Okay,
to tell
let's
you
do that.
a little bit about a shipment that was supposed to come in. So that was something you guys were wanting to do. Yeah, so if you guys were wanting to head over to the docks, we can definitely make our way over there.
Before we go,
Curious enough about this shipment.
Voxel, you know what you got to do.
What do I have to do?
Use your spell again. Come on, round 2. Double or nothing.
Yeah, I won't interfere this time.
Okay, you promise not to. I don't know if I believe you, you little rat.
Well, if you don't interfere, I fear I don't stand a chance on that one.
I won't kiss you this time.
Voxel's too charming, yeah.
You know what? I think I will. I think I will pass on that. If you can come up with another bet that doesn't involve me smelling like literal feces, perhaps. Even my nose can only take so much of that.
I would think of
And,
another bet, but apparently I'm not good at thinking.
Nonsense, my friend. You have plenty of great ideas.
Like?
Someone's fishing for compliments
anyway-
here.
Anyway, let's go down to the docks.
Okay.
You know, my friend, we could sit here listing them all, but we only have so many hours in the day.
Good cover.
Hey, you had a great idea about making that sign.
Exactly.
Yeah, that worked. And without that sign, we wouldn't have Voxel here, would we?
Oh, the finger painted one?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Amazing.
Okay, well maybe that wasn't such a good idea.
One day he'll have a good idea. Probably not today or tomorrow. All right, so as you guys
Challenge accepted.
leave Ivan's Manor and you make your way through Candoria proper, heading south towards the water edge, which has a lot of open beaches, but the docks itself are going to have these wooden plank boardwalks that have been kind of built up around the edges. A lot of trading and fishing, it takes place on those. You did hear rumors about a large shipment that was coming in. So as you guys are starting to approach towards it, you'll see some carts with a bunch of fish in it and some sacks of granaries and stuff all up on there. But you see there is a decent sized ship that is docked, and you can see these very large guys that are bald, and they're just big fat bellies, but their bodies are just these big old barrels. You can see them grabbing these crates, and they're starting to unload it. And as you're making your way, you can see that Violet is actually there receiving all of the supplies.
Hey,
Oh,
Juju!
Speaking of
Oh,
potential
is this
flames,
our supplies?
What'd you say?
Is this the supplies for the RDI
Guess so.
potentially?
Maybe. You have to find out. So you can see those large guys down at the bottom are kind of grabbing these crates and carrying them, setting them down. There seems to be somebody else down there with her, as well as some smaller children.
Is that Miss Honey?
It is Miss Honey.
It is Miss Honey. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna go a little bit slower by the fish here and have like a nice little wandering trunk because I'm sure that smells good.
but did our our hit points return to normal or?
I don't know why you're at 38. Yeah, go.
Oh,
back.
it's because
I
I was
took
it was
from
that was
the-
the monkey. I was 186.
Ah.
That's my
From the session, yeah. We didn't actually lose hit points in the simulator, did we?
No. Spell slots, yes, if you used any, but hit points, no.
Gotcha.
So as 13 gets closer to the other people, he looks back and he looks at Juju. Hey, Juju!
Yes.
So is this what you would call a wharf? Does this make me a wharf rat?
Well, are you working?
No.
Okay, so you're just a rat.
Alright.
A wharf? I don't get it.
Wharf.
Wharf?
Wharf rat.
This is where we're at, the seaside. Wharf. Never heard that term?
Uh-uh.
Yeah,
I hate
went
not
don't
getting
live by-
jokes.
You don't live by water, do you?
No, I don't.
Fair enough.
Well, it's a
You know,
lake. It's not like a coast.
I once worked on some docks, mostly unloading and loading up ships, but I had a side gig as a, and he looks at a 13, as a janitor.
My map's freaking
You
out.
killed
There we
rats, didn't you?
What? No,
Yep. Yep.
of course not.
Yep. Your janitorial duties
go. And
were to
you,
eat rats.
you guys will see
Duty.
Violet. Duty. Nice. I get that one.
Oh yeah, leave it to the DM to get the poop joke.
All right, you guys are gonna see Violet with a crowbar, and she's got it kind of mashed into one of the tops, and she's praying over, and opens up one of the lids and kind of pulls it back, and she looks into it, and her hand goes in and is pulling up all this white powder that's going through her hands, and she smells it, and this is looking excellent. It didn't seem to get any damage at all. And as you guys come walking down the stairs onto the dock, oh, well, hello. Wasn't expecting to see all of you. Hi, Junam.
Hey,
Hi,
Violet!
Violet.
Juju's got a little something for you.
I don't know if it'd be little, but
You have
Well-
something for me.
Well, you saw that afterwards she was able to walk just fine, so I think it's probably pretty little.
What is it you have?
So how's it going? It's very good to see you again.
You too. Come on down. And you'll see these big guys going back and forth, moving these large crates as they're just stacking them up everywhere. And Miss Honey will
Hi,
be
Miss
there.
Honey.
Oh, well, hello, my darlings. I don't believe you've met some of my children. Here, please come. This is
Oh, hi.
This is Lizzie. This is Bendo. And this is Helmand. Say hello, children. And you'll see them start to greet you. Lizzie, the one on the top, is a short little gnome girl who has this really frizzy, stuck-up, crazy blonde hair. She's being very, very quiet. And then we got Bendo, who's the one in the center. He's a halfling boy. And then we have Helmand, who's a teenage human boy, so it's a little bit older. So he's a little bit taller than the other, well, a lot taller than Lizzie, but so they're kind of short, medium, and then large. Yes, welcome. Well, I don't know where to begin. Violet, what do you think about it? And you guys sure missed out I invited Miss Honey to come on the whimsical experience with me with the waterfall fairy that I told you about.
Mm-hmm.
It was absolutely amazing. We went through this trials of we couldn't see or hear, and it was just crazy. But we all held hands, and some of her kids came with us. But at the end of it, the waterfall fairy, she opened up this hole, and when we jumped all into it, you're not gonna believe me, but we spent an entire lifetime in there. An entire lifetime. We all spent years and years doing things together. It was amazing. And then after it was all over, we came out and we retained all of our memories from it. Lizzie, Bendo, Helmut, we were all there. And they all grew up and were fully grown. But when we exited, we came out and they were all children and we were back in our normal bodies. And Miss Honey is kind of stroking her face. I still don't understand the magics of it, but it was, I learned a lot. It was interesting.
I have a couple questions. When you get old, is your hair still purple?
Oh, I gotcha. I thought you were talking Miss Honey. It stayed purple for a long time, but it was mostly gray, but I kind of had some streaks of purple still in it.
And how long did Miss Honey last? Out of curiosity, she's kind of old.
Yeah, honestly, she didn't look like she aged a day.
Oh, that's good.
Yes.
Okay, that's all my questions. That's interesting. So what?
Well,
would you do it again?
It is very rare that she even appears, so I don't know if she'll even come again. But I would definitely do it. It was an amazing experience.
What'd you do?
Well, it was interesting. We were kind of like, it felt like we were floating in space, but we could move around in it, and whatever you thought of would manifest in front of you. So anything we wanted, anything we could dream of, anything we could want to do was there for us to do.
That sounds fun. I wonder what I would do if I had that opportunity.
I have no idea what I would do. And 13 takes a drink.
And Miss Honey will kind of bend over and bark a couple orders at some of the kids, and they'll help kind of grab some of the supplies, and they'll be kind of moving them towards the docks as the bigger guys are unloading from the ship to the dock. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the table.
Yeah, welcome.
And Miss Honey will kind of lean over to you guys. Before we went into the whole thing with the waterfall fairy, I was approached and asked if I could come up with some kind of special drink for the festival. And while we were gone, Violet and I had a very long time to talk about it, and I almost forgot about it because we were gone for so long. But when we finally came back, we decided that we could add Violet's powder to my honey mead for the special drink that they were requesting.
What powder are you talking about? Is that the stuff that that you were giving our friends back at the bar?
It is, Junem, yes.
The stuff that knocks people out.
If put too much, it's very, very potent. This is my own special recipe. It's something I created, and that's what all of my fortune has come from. This right here, and she'll kind of grab some of her hand and kind of place it into yours if you're willing.
Okay.
Okay, she'll kind of dump some of it in your hand. This is a concentrated powder form of ale. You can add it to water, and it will, if you stir it, it'll dissolve and essentially turn it into ale, and you could add this to anything.
I just snorted some.
You did? Give me a Constitution saving throw. First roll of the night. Here we go, G-Man.
Vox is going to lean over and take a sniff and accidentally inhale some as well.
All right, let's get a con save for both of you.
These better be a couple of nat ones.
All right. How do I have a story on that? Oh, I don't have advantage. That's an 11.
All right.
Oh, I don't.
So, Juju, you are going to be okay as you kind of smell it. You just get the scent of it. Well, the lack of scent is actually 0 odor to it at all. But Voxel, you kind of get in a little bit too much and you inhale some of it. And within about 15, 20 seconds, you're going to start feeling like you just downed like 4 shots.
Whoa.
13 puts his face in it.
Yep, so that.
All right, so no con save
Looking like
needed.
Tony Montana over here.
You see 13 kind of run after seeing Voxel kind of whoo. 13 just goes up there, kind of hops over the edge, sees all the powder, just buries his head in there, and you see him moving around, and then it slows down, and then his body just collapses onto the dock. He's just out.
That seems insanitary.
How much did...
That seems insanity.
Yo, with that much of it, yeah, there's no con save. You're just fucked. And you'll see Violet
be
like
fine.
quickly, kind of like gently kick 13 a little bit to the side and like grab the top of it. Careful, all of you. This is very potent stuff. And she'll be kind of like
It must be. I don't think I've ever seen 13 out like that.
use the back end of the
It's
crowbar.
okay,
And she's
I'm-
kind of like hit the corner nails. Is kind of you could kill yourself with this.
Oh, he'll be fine.
Damn. I'm fine.
Just drool just coming out the side of 13's mouth. There you go.
Not even noon yet, is it?
So,
Voxel's leaning on. Voxel's
Beer
leaning very
30.
heavily on Gur. That's the best time to drink.
I'd have to take your word on it. I tend not to drink that much.
Wait,
Gur,
question.
you should try it.
Maybe later. Yeah, when they put it in the mead, they would be good.
Voxel, I thought of a new bet.
Okay.
I bet you can't catch 3 fish in less than 2 minutes.
Deal.
And I'm just gonna chuck them into the water.
oh, some of the chuck him or chuck some fish.
No, Voxel.
I was like, all the fish that are on
Yep.
the carts are all dead, so they would just float.
No, that's easy.
Okay. All right. So you're
He's a
saying
cat.
chuck-
I'm sure he can swim, right?
Let's.
Guess we'll find out.
I guess I'll make an.
Goes over the
I guess
edge.
I'll make an athletics check for how well I swim.
You're not wearing any armor, are you?
Leather, I think.
Okay, so none of those.
Yeah, he
are
doesn't wear
disadvantage.
metal.
Well, you're a little drunk, so let's give it at disadvantage.
Oh, yeah.
One more athletics. As you come splashing. How does Voxel feel about the water?
Doesn't like it. He's not happy. You just hear a yowl, like a screech.
Okay.
Time's ticking.
He's going to climb back up and pick up 3 fish from the crates. You never said I had to get them from the water. And he starts nibbling on one of the fish.
Amazing.
I feel like we're just indulging in things that aren't ours. Can we help maybe with the shipment?
For it. And he slams.
absolutely.
He slams like 3 gold pieces, which is probably a lot more than the fish is worth, into the crate of fish.
Okay.
So now they're all slimy.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. If you don't mind helping.
I'm sure. What can I get for you?
There's some of these crates. Welcome to the table. Thank you. You can just grab any of these and bring them to the Red Dragon Inn. I reserved the suite up top, and that's where we were gonna try mixing everything.
Oh, okay.
It's okay. And he puts his hands up and consequently drops the fish. I can do magic.
No, Foxel. I think it's okay. I think we have more than enough help. Maybe.
He puts his finger up.
What?
Magic.
Maybe you can carry 13. He looks like he's out. That's an important
It's okay. I
job.
can do.
Foxel, do
I
you think
can-
you can
That is
handle
a-
that?
I can
Very
do
important
magic.
job.
And she'll kind of scoop up 13 and his limp body and just, and then she kind of picks him up. You hear some like noises. And she,
Voxel is going to attempt to cast teleport on the two of them to try and bring them back to the inn.
Gur, how long should we let this go?
Do you have a sleep spell?
I could just sober him up.
Oh, yeah, maybe we should.
I wanna
He's
see how
already
this goes.
he's casting it.
all
The
right.
moment
After the cast.
So normally,
You're
I would be
familiar
very
with the place.
yeah,
Very familiar with it. Yeah.
normally, but I am drunk, so I don't know how you want that to affect
We could just
it.
knock it down one category.
Okay. So
No.
very familiar. You're down to scene casually. So I roll a D100 and consult the table.
So who are you trying to teleport?
Myself and 13.
Okay.
Oh shit.
That's a 47.
74, you mean?
Is it? Oh, 74. Oh, okay. In that case,
Really getting into character.
Dyslexic. I have
Okay, so we make-
dyslexia.
we make it just fine, despite my drunkenness.
Oh, thanks, Kyle. We got some
Cheers.
bits. It's probably for Junem's inspiration point.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Would have been bad if it was the other one.
All right, so did you meet the threshold for teleporting? I didn't remember what you said for the number.
74 is for scene casually. Yeah, that's threshold.
All right, so
we're on
in an
target.
instance, Voxel and 13 are going to be gone.
Wonder how that went.
I'm sure they're fine, or maybe they're not, but they'll catch up with this.
Okay, well,
Or you'll catch up
that
with
said-
them.
yeah, really. Okay, well, we could get some of these barrels. Are there like carts or anything we could do with this?
Yeah, there's roll barrels there on the dock, yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess if nothing else, I'll help them out.
Same.
Okay. Yeah, you can just bring them straight to the Red Dragon Inn and put the crates in the back. I'll be there shortly. I've just got a couple things to wrap up here with all of my sailors.
Okay. How far is the Red Dragon Inn from here?
5-minute walk, maybe.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no
6
worries.
minutes.
While they're doing that, I'm trying to shake 13 awake.
Okay.
13, get out.
All right. So you guys are actually going to teleport right onto the stage. So as you're looking
Oh, boy.
around, just the center of it, as you're trying to shake him awake, are you gonna do anything magical or just physical?
Can I do anything magical? I think for now I'm just shaking him awake. I haven't got. Gee, guys, I told you it would have been fine.
Just so you know, Violet, 13 might be a good resource for developing something new and exciting in the world of booze.
I think he'd make an excellent taste tester.
That too, yes.
13 just perk up.
What? You're not here.
Yeah, but I got. Yeah, I can hear it though. Somewhere, somebody
Is-
said, "Give 13 a drink."
So
Still can hear
somewhere.
it.
as Voxel is shaking you with your monkness, you can't be poisoned and all that stuff. But because you shove your head into it, you're gonna come to very, very quickly. But just the sheer amount of it overpowered you for just a few moments. So as Voxel is shaking you, you'll come to.
13, get up.
Oh,
13, get up.
hey, it's no problem. Where are we?
13, get up.
We didn't do anything inappropriate, did we?
No?
Okay. He jumps down off the bar.
Okay.
Where'd my fish go? I had some fish. Did you see what happened to my fish?
I don't know about you, but I'm getting a beer.
That sounds great. He's gonna join him at the bar.
Okay. All right. So as you guys step over there, we'll go back to the docks with Gur and Junem. All right. So Violet says she has some final things to close up with her sailors. Miss Honey is going to be watching the three orphans that are there as they have some of the smaller boxes. It looks like she was given some stuff by Violet, and she'll say, "Well, it was always a pleasure to see you, Violet. I'll be seeing you later. Let me know when we're ready to begin mixing everything." She said, "Oh, of course, Miss Honey." And you'll see her kind of hug her and kiss her on the cheek.
To the table.
And Miss Honey and the orphans will make their way off of the docks. Thanks for all the follows, guys.
Cheers. So, Gert, what do you think it would be like being a child and then living a full life and then jumping back to being a child again while retaining all those memories?
Funny enough, I actually read a book about that, something to do with a wardrobe and a giant lion. But they were pretty pissed about it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, that sounds like it'd be.
Did you say
I don't know. I
pleased
mean,
or pissed?
Pissed. Yes.
Pleased?
yeah, I'd be
Yes.
pleased too. Yeah.
Pissed. You can no longer drink. You're not old enough to vote. Like, you can't. No, you're not going to get any respect.
But just imagine, packing the wisdom of a lifetime into a child. Wouldn't it be
Pretty
interesting?
useful. Like,
Like,
especially if you
useful,
learned useful skills. Like, you didn't just waste your time.
Right. That'd be cute. That's something I would do. I want to think about that.
Yes,
Didn't you
Fight
have
a
to go
whole
through
lifetime?
puberty?
Ben,
Oh,
the
man.
little
Pros and
halfling
cons.
child, he was quite the handful. He acted out, and I think he had a very rough early childhood, and so he was very difficult when we first began it. But after the first couple years, he seemed to grow up and became a very nice young man, actually.
Well, everybody has those awkward years, I suppose. Mine was in my 40s.
What I'm really curious about is, you said that anything you could think about became real. But did the
Yes.
physics work properly?
It was almost like everything was real, but it wasn't. The things that we wanted to be real were, and the things that we didn't need them to be, they weren't. It's very difficult to understand. It's one of those things that you kind of had to experience really to believe it. But it was absolutely incredible. I wish you guys would have came.
Well, I would have loved to. It could have been fun, but we had a lot of pressing matters at the time, unfortunately.
And Junem, I had a lot of time to thinking, and
Were you thinking about me?
I was actually for the first
Aw.
several years, yeah. To be honest, towards the end, we kind of forgot about everything because it was an entire lifetime. But I missed you a lot.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. I missed you too, but I'm glad you're back. I mean, it's only been, a half a day for me, or a lifetime for you, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I still can't wrap my mind around that.
It was very strange.
Could you fly?
Everything was just floating everywhere we went. We never touched the ground. It didn't feel like we were falling, but we were never touching the ground.
Well, sounds like a dream.
It almost was like a dream, but I remember everything. With dreaming, there are many things that you don't. It's not very vivid. You just remember kind of how it was. But I remember everything.
Was it here on this in Candoria?
No, it was in a place that was without space, without time. It was, but whenever we thought about something, I remember there was a spot that Miss Honey and I used to love going to. Was this beach, and the sunset was every color of the rainbow, and we could just hold the sunset, and we would just be on these beaches, and the beaches were all black sand, and we were hanging in these hammocks, and we could just hold the sunset there for as long as we wanted to.
That sounds nice.
Sounds useful. You can get a lot of stuff done.
It was once it was over and we came back, it was almost disheartening. I was kind of depressed actually for the first hour or two, and it took me a moment to get grounded back to reality. But it was a great experience, though.
I'm glad. Maybe if the opportunity arises, we could keep an eye out for, what was it, the water ferry or something?
What, the waterfall ferry, yes.
Waterfall ferry. Well, I suppose we've all got business to attend to, huh? I hope to see you later then, I guess.
Okay, yes.
Before you go, you were saying something about on your way there. You couldn't see or hear very well. You had to rely on each other.
Mm-hmm.
Any tips for that?
Oh, let's see. We went after we ate the mushrooms, and then we went to the waterfall where she appeared. After one of, I think it was Helmand. Helmand played some music for a while, and eventually she appeared, and the water kind of split like a curtain, and we were able to follow her in there. And there was these 3 colored holes, and we had to choose which one to go down. And depending on which one we went down, it affected whether we could see, hear, or speak. And then,
Interesting.
and we all took different and we kind of stumbled through it all. We were able to find the plants that were able to reverse it, and then when we got to the end, she rewarded us by letting us go on this whimsical experience.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah.
Yes.
Kind of similar to what we were told about for tomorrow.
What were you told?
About a corn maze outside of town. They're
corn
going to
maze?
blindfold you. And
Can I come? That sounds really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be great. You should come with us. I love corn mazes.
Yes. They plan on blindfolding you and then sending you into the corn maze. You have to yell for your friends.
I
It's
think I'd be
amazing
quite
fun.
good at it.
Yes.
Obviously.
Shunem, do you want to go into it together?
Yeah, definitely.
I
Find
didn't
corn
know.
maze.
I didn't know that there was a corn maze anywhere near the capital.
Neither did I.
Where's that?
Yeah, outside of town. Just about a mile.
A
That way.
mile outside of town. I didn't even know they could grow corn this close.
Yep.
We'll talk about it later. I'll go ahead and load these bad boys up.
You have me very
pushing away.
intrigued. Okay, well, I'm sure we can meet up later. I have some final paperwork to finish up, but I'll see you boys later.
Hey.
Back
All
at
right.
the bar, Voxel has challenged 13 to a drinking contest, which he is summarily losing.
All
Sounds about
right.
right.
I don't think I even have to roll for that. I think
Probably
13
not.
just wins that one.
All right,
Assuming,
so,
of course, that 13's not too chicken to have that drinking contest.
dude, chicken. I think John's muted.
Oh yeah, he's gonna definitely have the drinking contest. That's no problem.
All right, it's noon and we're already getting everyone lit. All right, perfect.
Voxel's just sloshed.
Okay. Was there anything else you guys were wanting to do besides the drinking? Because you guys got a little bit of time before Junem and Gur are going to get to the Red Dragon Inn.
Hey, we should go sing and dance on the stage.
Absolutely. Yes.
Hello, everybody.
And you'll see the couple patrons that are in there. They'll kind of walk up towards the stage, and they don't normally seem to be doing that, but they seem to kind of be remembering you guys as they walk forward. And they're gonna be requesting songs or dances, whatever you're willing to do.
And this one goes out to my best friend in the whole world, 13.
Oh,
13, wherever you are.
As he's standing right next to
Thinking
you.
of you. Yeah.
All right.
13 will dance along with the song.
I'm gonna make a performance check at disadvantage,
Perfect. Welcome to the table.
and it's still a 21.
That's pretty damn good. Surprisingly, the silver one is the one who's not as good. What does the song sound like?
It's you know what? It's All Star by Smash Mouth.
You want to give us a little
Sure.
demo?
Maybe not.
No? Oh.
And now you're an all-star.
Oh, come on.
I don't think
Our
I
team
think
gives good backups.
I don't think I could sing it in a convincingly enough drunk way, and I also don't think I could do a 21 version, like a performance check of 21 version of.
Okay, fair enough.
I don't think I could do it justice.
All right, so right as they are getting to the finale of the song, all the patrons are going to be cheering as Junem and Gur, you guys walk in carrying those boxes, and they start applauding and cheering right as you walk in the door, almost as if they're all so happy to see the both of you.
Oh,
with these
thank
boxes.
you. Hi, everybody. Is this what it's like to be a delivery man?
I don't know, but remember what I was saying on the way here. You can't be telling people that.
This
Well,
next one
she
goes
doesn't
out
care.
to my other best friend. And he just falls asleep on the stage. Standing up.
Amazing.
Wait. Cats sleep standing up?
I don't
I
think
didn't
so.
know that.
I don't think they do.
He's like leaning on oh, I realize there's not a mic stand, is there?
There's the
Nope.
piano that's up there.
He's leaning on the piano.
Okay.
Just
Do we have a...
Should I do the thing now, Gur?
Yes, no, that would be a good time.
Okay.
Or else we've just lost him for the day.
Touch creature and one disease or condition afflicting it. Perfect. All right, so you do have to go up on stage for that. So while you're
sure.
there and you kind of touch him as he's coming to, the crowd is chanting, "Dance!
Spotlight
dance,
hits me.
Dance! Dance! Dance!"
Oh, okay.
the piano music starts.
And
He's
13
Voxel's
13
only
will
half
sing,
awake.
13's gonna sing Kung Fu Fighting.
Yeah! Yeah!
Everybody was Kung Fu Fighting.
Dun, 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 dun.
I'm gonna do my best to mimic what 13 was doing when we were talking to Lux, and he was doing that new kung fu style of the what was it, of the Loxodon or the Lox?
Oh, Lux style.
Oh,
Lux
the
style.
Lux.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and do some of that
Okay.
kung fu song.
All right. Let's get a performance check from you.
-3.
Mm-mm.
It's gonna crit. Watch this. Nope.
2. Still have advantage set.
All right.
I mean, it wasn't negative, so.
2. Yeah, that is not good though, my friend.
I didn't actually punch anybody. That's good.
So you get up there and you try to do some of those sick moves that you saw before, but you end up doing like the Q-tip and throw it away, the shopping cart, and some like retarded move. Everyone's just gonna be like total buzzkill. You're gonna see all of them kind of like dance, and they kind of go back to their tables. As you go up there doing like super
Thank you,
awkward dad
thank
dances.
you.
Yeah.
Choo-choo.
Yeah, we'll be here all week. Yeah,
Choo-choo, you don't know how to dance.
I do. I just did.
You're
No.
doing great.
Voxel.
Oh wait, that's Scar.
You would be cured now because
Voxel
of the lesser
sobered up
restoration.
from
Yeah.
lesser restoration.
Oh, okay. You already did that. Huh.
Yep.
Well, he still can't see very well, so Junem, you're doing great.
I know. Thank you.
Oh wait, that's Scar.
Did you try?
Good job, buddy.
Did you try out drinking 13?
I
a lost
can't remember.
So yes.
He tried.
How did you do?
I think I did all right.
About as good as I did dancing, I'm guessing.
Probably.
Yeah, it's okay. I've never seen him lose. One of these days, though.
And you're going to hear the door open and close as this female dwarf walks in, and she is just decked out with super ornate Bane ceremonial armor. And she's coming in. She's got her hair, her dark, just pitch black hair, kind of pulled into this short ponytail. It's kind of cut straight off. It's a very clean cut. As she's walking in, she has a little bit of scarage on her face. And she's kind of looking around, and
Hey, everybody! Give it up for our new performer, Dwarf Girl!
Oh, that's 13. That's unnecessary.
as you start doing that, she's like, no, please, no. And she will go in and she'll kind of be sitting at the chair, but she'll kind of sit on it backwards, kind of like, like with her arms rested over, and she's kind of looking around. And she is kind of looking at your direction, Junem.
Oh, I'll go over and sit with her.
Okay.
Is this her up here, or was a token not in there?
I can't find the token. I put it
okay.
on the GM and it's gone.
That's all right. Pretend she's right there.
All right, where you at?
Bottom
Perfect.
right.
Perfect. That works for me. So as she's kind of sitting there,
That's a rust monster.
where'd that come from?
Hi.
Oh! I was like, I didn't put it on, I swear! All right,
And I smited.
that'll be a placeholder for her.
Yeah, I know it's all good, but yeah, just kind of a formal introduction, I guess.
All right, and she'll introduce herself as Jadmelin Bluntthorn, and she'll be kind of rocking back and forth in the chair, and she'll say, I think it's time to address the elephant in the room, and you said your name's Junem, and I haven't seen anyone else of your kind here. Ironside sent me to find you, and here you are.
Yeah, that would be me. We just spoke yesterday, Ironside. It was a real honor being able to meet him.
The only thing he said to describe you is what you look like, and I knew when I saw you.
I kind of stick out.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, you don't see many with the, this right here.
Well, have you heard of me before, Junim?
I'm looking it up now. Have I?
Jadmelin Bluntthorn. Yes, you would know
Yes.
of her.
Now I remember.
Okay.
That's
Go ahead.
Raylin's contact.
Welcome to the table.
Okay. What all do you know?
She is the very best weaponsmith around.
You
I
got
understand.
it. Yes, the best just smith in general, master craftswoman. Yep.
Well, that said, when we were not too long ago, we met a contact of yours named Raylin.
Oh, yeah, she died in lava.
She did.
She
not-
died?
Mm-hmm.
Were you there?
Yeah, we were did everything we could, but she all but jumped right into it. She just fell.
Oh dear.
We were helping her with the adamantine.
Yeah, she owed me some adamantine. That's too bad.
We returned it to Ironside. Did you get a hold of it?
No, she
to Ironside,
she
but to
owed
the
me a lot. She owed me a whole lot.
she did?
Yes, she did.
Oh, more than what we had, huh?
Yes. There's many more. But well, that's a pity. But Ironside said that if you needed anything, I'm supposed to do my best to get it for you. So that's why I sought you out. I'm here in Candoria proper for a part of the festival. Is there anything that I could offer my services for? He said
Well-
to make sure if you wanted it, you got it.
I'd be remiss if I was offered the best weaponsmith in the world a favor.
What can I make for you?
And I'll pull out my. Well, shoot. I mean, I've got this mace here, and it's a really nice one. I mean, and
May I see it?
it's a plus.
She just grabs
yeah.
it from your hand. May I see it? And she just forcefully
it's a
takes it from you.
+3 mace. It's a really nice one.
Okay. Yeah, she'll be
I've had
looking
this
it
for
over.
a good number of years. It's got me through plenty of skirmishes.
Are you wanting this enhanced, or were you wanting something else? So she's kind of spinning it over and looking over all the intricate.
I wouldn't
parts of
pretend
it.
to know what you're capable of, to be honest. I do like. I'm fond of this, but
And she'll kind of look, like from under her brow at you. She's kind of looking at this thing. So I can pretty much do anything you need, you know. And
Well-
most likely better than anyone you've ever seen.
yeah, that's what I understand it.
And she'll kind of lean into you towards you as well. And I do have a stockpile of adamantine that I can make these things out of as well.
Done.
What would you
Some
like?
of that adamantine we just gave, huh? Well, are you weaponsmith or do you make armors as well?
What do you want,
Because
Junem?
I just
make
want-
it all.
I'll tell you what I want. I want a very nice
Thanks
mace.
for follow.
I would like. I'm not sure how crafty and detailed that you do, but if I could get something with a nice visage of
I
the
don't
sisters
think you're
on there.
picking up.
Oh yeah,
what I'm
okay,
putting
okay.
down.
So I'm trying to be kind because
She's offering. What is it
yeah,
that
yeah.
you want? Go as crazy as you want.
I want a mace,
Okay, a mace.
very much like this, maybe a little bit bigger because I think it's might be off balance, and I would like very much to see like a visage of the sisters on the side because that is what I've dedicated my life to. But that said, how are you with incantation, magic? I would very much like for something that would allow me to do put some more bang into my buck, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, so she can make weapons that are like ready to be enchanted with magic, but she doesn't do
Okay.
it herself.
Okay.
Okay.
Something like that would be very nice.
Okay. Bigger one with sisters on the side and have it be ready for magic.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay.
Hey, Junem.
Yeah.
You should get an adamantium codpiece.
An adamantium what?
Codpiece.
Did you say cockpiece? This is not the time.
Codpiece.
Oh, codpiece.
I mean, it is for your cock.
It is
I
for
mean,
your
it's
cock, yeah.
basically the same thing.
Fish?
Excuse
need
my
an
friend here. He's been drinking since yesterday.
No, probably longer than that.
I think he's been drinking a lot longer than that.
I wouldn't presume to be too forward, but are you able to make maybe a set of very fine darts?
Absolutely.
Something that my little
Describe
friend
them
there
to me.
might
What
be
are-
able to.
Yeah, what are you looking for?
Well, as streamlined as can be, I suppose. With that one, he also is a big fan of the sisters, but I'm not sure how the darts work. Something that would
Hey,
I approve. Well,
Juju.
not right now. I'm
Uh,
talking to the lady.
darts
Yep.
work by throwing them.
Yes. Yes, thank you. So, anyways, about these, nothing fancy, but I presume something that would allow him to hit his mark as well as he is with his fist, I guess, which is amazingly good.
Okay. What else?
I don't know if you're taking orders. Gerd, any need for a nice weapon? You've got that dagger that you use very
He
nicely.
said any friend of Junem's is a friend of mine, and I should treat them all.
Too kind you are.
I don't wear armor. I don't use shields. Yeah, I mean, unless you got magic rope that never runs out, I don't think there's much you can help.
Yeah, that would be her specialty.
Exactly. Yeah.
What
Well,
about
if there's-
what about the armor for wobbles?
Can you do squirrel armor? Is that a thing?
It is now.
Hand wobbles over for measurements.
She'll be kind of hold up by the tail and by the ears, like spreading out, taking measurements. Yes, I think I could make something. Wobbles, armor, amazing! Exclamation point. Okay. What else?
Are you able to bolster shields?
Yeah.
Okay, and I'll hand her my spell guard shield.
Okay.
Can you make this a little tougher?
Yeah, she would need to take it from you.
I would put blind trust in her, knowing who she is.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Voxel, now's the time.
Oh, a flute, perhaps? Can you make so fine a thing? Is that within your expertise?
No, it is not. But I heard that Adorphus is going to be in town later today, and he would be able to get magical instruments for sure.
Okay.
Have you heard of him before?
I don't know. Have I?
Yes, you have. He is the leader of Banff, or was.
Damn.
Yeah, he stepped down. He stepped down yeah. So yeah, you definitely would have heard of him. He stepped down after year 15, but from 1 to 15, he was the top guy for Banff.
Okay, so I probably would have been trained under him.
Yeah, you would have seen him several times. He's a banjo bard extraordinaire. He's like a rock god, but uses a banjo.
So a rock god.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone knows the real rock gods use banjos.
Of course.
Yeah.
Life tip. Yes, of course I have heard of Adolfo.
Adorphus.
That's what I said.
Well,
in that case, I require for nothing.
I suppose, guys. Do you think I should try maybe some like a half plate kind of a chess piece if there's adamantine to go around? I'm gonna keep going until you tell me to stop. I'll be honest here.
I'm gonna keep going until you stop.
Would there be
Fair
benefit
enough.
from a staff that's made of adamantine?
A staff, okay.
Just a suggestion.
All right.
Okay.
It's not necessarily adamantine, but could we get a lead-lined box with the outside being metal? Doesn't have to be adamantine; it can be anything. Just a lead-lined box, about yay big, for the head in it.
Yep. She's taking notes. Yep.
Fit a head in it.
For example,
Random. No.
I've never heard him say that anything somebody wanted they can have. So I would take advantage of this, Junim.
Okay. I'll just go full on. Like all the metal on me, I'm gonna go for it. Just like the whole trunk piece. The plates on the ears.
Just head to toe.
I mean, why not? Yeah.
Okay.
This is obviously not this is a once in a lifetime opportunity, I guess.
Oh yeah. This would cost more gold than you probably could ever amass on your own. All right.
Very, very good.
All right. Head to toe do over for Junem. Okay.
can you upgrade magic items? Like, if I had a metal shield that was enchanted, could you upgrade it?
Not the magical side of it. She's more of the hardware side, not the software side.
I think
That
he's
makes
asking
sense.
if like he can put the enchantment, take the metal shield that's enchanted and turn it into an adamantium shield. Enchanted.
Like my Spellguard shield that I already have. Can she like dip it in adamantium and then pull it back out and be a Spellguard shield adamantium? Or
She
would it
could-
ruin the effects of the magic?
She could like reinforce it. She couldn't like redo the whole thing.
Sure, I already gave her my my Spellguard shield.
Do you want to give yours too? She'll do both.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. All right. So take those both out of your inventories as you give them to her.
Could you also? Do you think we could do like a spiked tip for 13's tail?
Ooh.
That sounds fun.
Yeah. It would probably require some kind of barb to kind of grip on, so it would be a little painful, or it could be like pierced through to hold it on all the time. Which would you prefer?
Well, I don't know how piercings would do. You've seen his ears. I think he had a piercing there years back.
You're muted, John.
Must have got ripped out.
You know, I'm thinking, yeah, I could pierce my tail. That'd be kind of cool.
Okay. Alright, 13. Tail, what do you want, like a spike?
Yeah, tail spike.
That's so cool. Okay. Alright, anything else?
I'll be honest, I'm running out of any ideas here. You have any specials?
To the table.
Everything I make is special, Junem.
I know. I can't think of anything else that I would need. Now we're waning into just cool things I could think of.
Alright, she'll roll up this massive scroll order and tuck it away. Well, I'm very pleased that I ran into you.
The pleasure is
have a lot of
ours.
work to do. I should probably get started on this right away. I think it'll be ready in about 3 days. Come
Okay.
find me in 3 days.
On second thought, I feel a little naked without my shield. I don't need it upgraded.
Okay.
Yep.
She will hand back your spell card.
We could just get you a shield.
This
Well,
one,
this one is getting
magic.
gift.
That's okay. You can take it back. Yeah.
Hey, why don't you make a little something nice for yourself, too?
All right.
Love it.
Well, I'll definitely have to do that.
It was a very much our pleasure, Miss Bluntthorn. Thank you.
Likewise. Yes, I must get to work if I'm going to get these done in 3 days' time.
Of course.
All right. Well, come find me in 3 days, and she will kind of hustle out the door and they'll kind of close. And
Thanks, nuts!
and with that, we're gonna go on our first break. And when we come back, we'll see what these guys want to do next. We got 118 viewers. Welcome everybody. I hope everyone's having
Awesome.
a good time. When we come back, we're gonna give away some table tokens. So we'll be doing a raffle for that. So don't go away.
Cheers.
Well presented of your kind that I've ever
Thanks. As I'm grabbing another honey stick off my back.
met. Yep.
Another
24
prismatic
hours, so
wall.
yes, we could.
All
I
right.
think we're onto something here, guys. I'm done eating when you're done drinking.
We'll be here all day, but I'd rather go get stuff done.
I'll make sure I get this.
It's
Stop it, I
definitely
don't
gonna,
like poop.
Oh,
pick up the walk.
Oh, it smells just like it looks.
He'll go up here, say, "Hey, Gar, that was really cool what you did with the brrrr. No, you should keep doing that. I'll be right back." Hugs. Shoot his leg. I'm going back in, Coach.
Get back out there, champ.
And honestly, she didn't seem to have much trouble walking away. Well, you know.
At least he's not drinking.
And then he takes a big drink.
How's it going over there, Voxel?
I'm fine.
You look like shit.
His arm and calls down the wrath of the goddesses on these stupid frickin' bugs. I'm surprised she doesn't have legendary resistances.
Well, it's not too
Shut
late.
your mouth,
Funny
Matthew.
you mentioned.
And then he lowers his voice so that only Tavara can hear. But do not think for 1 second I am not watching.
No, it's just I'm up there on stage, just
Jesus, that's a lot of chords.
why don't you cool off?
On to Gur.
If I can't see him, he can't see me. Those are digital monsters. You should probably come up with something shorter for that. Digimon?
That'll
And
never.
great.
He's got like a little baby candle, and he's on your shoulder, like lighting his head. And he's like, another 29 slashing damage as you get chomped down. You feel the burning inside the mouth, and just slashing away at you.
going.
Fox just disappears from existence. He's dying one way or the other.
Have you never got your own shit on your fingers before?
That's going in the highlight reel. That is highlight reel.
My name is Junem. I have become the protector and leader of the adventuring group known as the Menagerie. Odd things have been happening since Lundra disappeared. The tides fell out of order during the first eclipse, and the females of my tribe have since become ill. Being from a nomadic coastal tribe, this is very concerning. That is what led me to seek out the kindness, wisdom, and strength in the unity of the sisters. I reached Kelna shortly after it had been scorched by the Revenant, and it was then that I knew the full extent of my destiny. I seek the knowledge to allow my tribe to survive and flourish. I seek answers to the goddess's disappearance, and I seek to restore the unity of the sisters, to prevent the devastation of these horsemen from ever happening again.
Hey yo, 13 here, Ambassador for Unity and Honey. First thing I recall is waking in the Temple of the Unities. There, I learned and I studied all about Alundra. And let me tell you what, her ways, they was rad. But so few people would listen to the words, this really started to get me down. This is where I finds out I fights better with a buzz. Yeah, I'm a monk, what of it? My love is honey, and my soul is unity. Some of yous call me a dirty rat, and yous know who I'm talking about. So after years of preaching the unity, it's not until now that yous come to my door asking me for help. Well, this may be the miracle opening I was looking for. Let's go. Hey, anybody see my pants?
My name is Voxel, a half-elven tabaxi from the southern plains. I grew up amongst the Order, and as a child, I was bullied by my peers, though the kindness shown to me by a scant few, including Alundra, kept me there. Her words of kindness have kept me strong through trial and tribulation. When she and the goddesses disappeared, so did I. I had few reasons left to stay. I learned my trade at the Bard's College, and from there I have traveled the continent according to my conscience, helping those who need it, and finding adventure where I can. I seek to help the poor and the downtrodden, and though I have little love for the temple's current leadership, in these dark times I preach the words of Savadine: compassion, kindness, and perhaps even unity.
When I was young, and still unsure whether my name was Gur or if that was just the noise my father made to call for me, a woman named Alundra visited my village, and the sheer variety and potential I saw in her magic made it so my course was clear from a fairly young age. I vowed to learn magic to better the world around me, moved to the city of Laywell as a crafter shortly after, and set about learning from any who would teach me, though not many would, as the Revenant guarded their magic with a zeal. While many found me to be dependable solver to many of their troubles, it wasn't long until I hit a wall in my studies, so I took it upon myself to explore the land and seek knowledge where I could, leaving the city of Dwayla behind. In my travels, I helped those I could, but to me it never seemed to be enough. There were always more things attacking, people needing saving, but I cannot allow myself to wallow in this. I must rise up and end this once and for all. Someone or something must be behind the horsemen, and I will find them.
The following program features adults using adult language. You have been warned.
All right, we are back. Thanks for sticking with us, everybody. And as promised, we got some table tokens to give away. Can somebody let them know what these are used for, in case anybody is new to the channel?
Table tokens are used for the mini games in chat. We have a few different ones, and you can get additional table tokens if you're a subscriber.
Yep, if you're a subscriber, you'll get 2 tickets to come in there, all the mini games, and then every quarter when we reset the points, the top 40 get the VIP badges. It's exclamation point raffle to enter. It is free to jump in there, so everybody just bombard it. Exclamation point raffle. We'll leave that open for a minute while everybody's getting there. Oh, here we go. People are jumping in there now. Yeah, if you're a subscriber, you get an extra ticket.
Oh man, so we got put on the spot. What did we miss with the adamantine requests?
Oh, you asking the chat?
I got I want to know. I just gave her all the metal that's on me.
Awesome. Oh, we got lots of people joining there. Perfect. We'll leave it open for just a minute.
Sweet. Good raffle.
Jack said, side note, I just rolled up on my barbs, probably bards, health for my old game, and her health is 194 at level 14. What?
Definitely not a bard. That's barbarian for
sure. Oh, barbarian. Yeah, I was going to say that's crazy. 194 at
194.
level 14. Yeah, that's like
Jesus.
level 20 health. Nice. If you guys got any questions too, let us know in the chat. Since we got so many
just
people
under my level 20 hit points right there, yeah.
Some people joining, we'll leave it open for a minute. Yeah, if you guys got any questions about their characters, about the game, anything like that, we'd love to hear them.
Yeah.
And we'll close that up.
Ooh, big win on the heist.
I missed it. I should join. I'm back down to 4,000 points. Every time I win it, somebody challenged me to duel, and I lose it all. Every fucking time. The bot hates me.
Welcome.
Oh, the tough feat. Yep, that'll definitely get you. Oh, we got a follower. Thanks. Welcome to the table.
Cheers.
All right, let's close this up. And let's pick a winner. Sub01. Congrats.
Cheers.
All right, let me get that added in there real quick for you. All right, you got 12 points. Well, now you got 312. That's a big jump for you. All right, enjoy. We'll do some more giveaways later.
Sweet.
All right, so where are we? All right, so Blumthorn just left the Red Dragon Inn. Was there anything else anybody would like to do?
I'm ready for a drink, I think.
He gambled all of the points he just got. Hopefully he wins. Fingers crossed.
Oh no.
He lost.
If he loses,
no!
if he loses, let's bomb some Fs in the chat.
Oh.
Oh, man.
Amazing. Okay.
Bender.
Yes.
I would like a lot of ale, please. Wait, what else do you got back there? I just figured out that I never asked.
We have some dwarven ale. We have some specialty meads. We have some wines. What are you looking for?
What's wine?
It's made from grapes.
Ooh, I like grapes. I'll try some of that. Yeah.
Do you like it sweeter or more dry?
I'm gonna point down to my belly.
Extra sweet.
I like it.
All right. All right. He'll pull out this this bottle from the back, and he will pour it into this tiny little glass, and he'll hand it to you.
Is the glass for you and the bottle for me, or how does this work?
Well, do you want to try it before you have more?
Okay. I'll throw down the little taster.
Okay. Yeah.
I assume it's delicious.
It's very, very, very sweet. So it's up to you whether or not
Sweeter the better.
Yeah?
For Junam. For me, no, I wouldn't like that. Junam, yeah. Sweeter the
All right.
better.
Then he'll just slide the bottle over to you, and there you go.
Do you have 2 more of those?
All right. He goes to the back. He'll bring out 2 more. This is the last of what I've got.
Oh,
For
thank you very
Jim,
much.
Always.
I'll just gladly pay whatever.
Okay.
With ample tip.
Nope.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. All right, so you come back, one in each hand and then one wrapped around the trunk. Set them down back at the
Yep.
table.
Yep. Guys, have you ever heard of this thing called wine? It tastes pretty good.
And it tastes very similar to mead.
Okay. I
Yeah,
guess it does a
never
little
heard of it.
bit. Here, try some. It's pretty good.
Russell orders another shot.
I'll pour a tiny glass for 13.
13 will grab the bottle.
Yeah.
He'll jab a hole into the bottom of the bottle, and he'll shotgun the bottle.
Yes.
Amazing. All right, one bottle down.
Do that for me. Do that for me.
And he'll poke a hole in the bottom of Junem's.
Yeah.
All right, two bottles down. What is it, like noon?
It feels like late in the day. I mean, that fight that we had earlier, I don't know if it was much of a fight. I don't remember much of it at all, but not a good day for me.
You two continue to impress and worry me.
They might need to
Agreed.
find an AA meeting.
I gotta tell you.
I can do
Shout
it
out
for
to
you
Kyle's
too,
in the
Gert.
house. Hey, Kyle. True drunken monk. I love it. All right. Is there anything else you guys want to do here?
I want to make a play date later with Voxel so we could do some more ape shenanigans. That was fun.
That was a blast, my friend.
To prance around town as giant apes.
Could you imagine doing that in like a jungle or something?
Oh, with trees? Yeah, I don't know.
Oh,
I'm
that'd
kind
be
of
cool.
afraid of heights.
But were you afraid of heights as a monkey?
I don't think I left the ground as a monkey, to be honest. So.
Who got pulled into the reverse gravity? Or did that not actually happen?
He was spinning around
I was
in it.
spinning, yeah.
Okay.
I was like half in and half out.
Yeah.
I did not like that. I'll tell you. Nice. Well, now what do we do?
Well, if it's later tonight, I think I figured out how to do the corn maze.
Oh, good. That sounds like fun.
I can just reshape my magnificent mansion into a corn maze because I can reshape the interior however I want.
Oh, that
And so we
sounds
just lead them
amazing.
there, blindfolded, into a corn maze. And
Let's
bada bing,
try.
bada boom.
I think they have to be present when you construct it, though, to be able to go in, right?
No, I just have to say who can or can't go in.
Oh, okay. It's like vampires.
Yeah.
Yeah. You are forbidden to enter.
So, just for future planning, perhaps maybe we could invite Violet and Miss Honey and the kids into there
Yeah.
and watch how they do it.
Mm.
Because it sounds a lot like what the guy in the mask told us we're going to have to try and do tomorrow, you know, with not being able to see walls and stuff.
This is true.
Oh, you guys didn't hear that. It was interesting.
I have a feeling that there's going to be additional dangers involved. I suspect.
What do you
Who
guys?
knows?
What do you guys remember from the? Thanks for the follow. What do you guys remember from the description that he gave you? It was 2 weeks ago, so just make sure.
There's going to be invisible walls that only our allies can see for us, but not for themselves. And we'll
Yeah.
have to find a way out of the giant maze.
And there's gonna be things in there coming after us.
Yep.
Okay. Were you guys wanting to practice that?
We could.
I wanted to go track down what was his name? Not Adolfo.
Dorfus.
Adorphus. I wanted to track down Adorphus if he's in town. It would be good to catch up with him.
That'd be interesting. Perhaps I could learn some moves off of the Bard schools.
Exactly.
Okay. Were you wanting to do that right now?
Sure.
Was the whole
Why
party
not?
going, or were you splitting away?
That's up to them.
Well, if you'd like some company,
I always enjoy your company, Junem.
I would never pass up an opportunity to go meet a. What do you call a group of bards?
I believe they called them a
Squad.
party.
A party. That checks out.
got.
Never pass up that opportunity.
Okay.
Guaranteed for a good tale.
I always thought the group of bards was called a troop.
I believe that's clowns.
I thought it was a mess.
That's acrobats, I think. I think specific.
I'm
A
googling
murder?
it.
It's a cruise.
That
A gathering
I'm a-
of bards is a gorsedd?
a gorsedd.
Gorsedd.
Didn't know that was an actual thing.
I
Thought I,
didn't
made
either.
it up.
I just googled it and that's what
Okay,
it said.
I'm going with party because that's
Gorsedd
more
it is.
fun.
I like party. Yeah.
Yeah, what the hell's a gorsedd?
Oh, it's a group of bards. Don't you know?
So yeah, gathering of bards is a gorsedd.
Don't you know?
A group of such gatherings is referred to as a gordeso.
When I type group of bards into that Google thing, it says troop.
You got troop when you did it?
Yep.
Oh,
Okay.
I don't know. All right.
Interesting.
Okay, so
Oh, what did they say? They said there was going to be stalkers trying to corner us into bad positions. What's a stalker?
you can give me a history check. See if you know of what they are.
Okay. Oh my god. Oh yeah, that's.
I mean, it's not something you're really good at.
The team.
Right. Ooh.
Nope. Not with the 6 you wouldn't know. Some more follows, thanks.
I think. Do you mind if I try to make the same check? I think Voxel might have a little more knowledge about fantastical
And it's-
creatures.
No, that doesn't make sense to do there.
The what?
I'm gonna try my best to not over abuse the guidance cantrip.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, you said guidance. I didn't hear what you said. Okay. Yeah,
I,
Vox, sure.
I don't think I need it
How do you have a 17?
because I have expertise in history.
Didn't you have a -10 though?
You should have.
-10.
Yeah.
If so, you probably should have. That was part of the.
It's still a
okay.
26.
That's-
Yeah. So yeah. Okay, you can. Yeah, just modify everything to. Everybody should have got a -10 from whatever they had on top of it.
minus Gur.
Except for Gur. Yeah, Gur was the only one who didn't. But yeah, still 26 is good. Okay, yeah, with stalkers is going to be the invisible stalkers. Invisible stalker. All right, so it is. All right, so it's going to be an elemental, and they can move very, very quickly, and they are very, very difficult to track. They are usually summoned by something, and they like to follow and study their whatever their prey is, and they will wait for like opportune moments to go in and make their attacks.
So there will be danger.
Okay.
Well, that's good to know. Oh well. So where is this gaggle of bards again?
Did she say where I could find him, or just that he's around?
That he's gonna be around, yeah.
Well,
If we listen, will we just hear the faint noise of
Anjos
drums.
in the distance.
and yeah, just listen for screams.
So, if you're wanting to like go around town and ask about it, is that what you're wanting to do? Just like see if anybody's seen him?
Sure. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Just asking around, keeping our ears open.
Okay, it sounds like he, as you find different bards and inquire about it, there was something going on with the Hopsfield and Herta Flurgan, so he will be in town tomorrow.
Okay. All right. Well, we still had a lovely day walking around the city.
Yeah. What else?
Well, you picked up some like candied apples or something for the others.
Gur, do you think maybe we could spend an hour or two looking at one of your books?
I don't see why not. Did you have a book in mind? Anything?
One with small words.
Welcome to the table.
Things about books they own. Yeah, we could probably find something like that.
Okay.
I'm gonna learn to read.
Yes.
Hey, you them! I
Hey.
know a book.
Okay.
It's called Dragons Like Tacos.
Dragons like that. You think that's real?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I like tacos, so why wouldn't the dragon like tacos?
I've never met anybody that didn't like a taco.
Right? Who doesn't like tacos?
That's an actual book.
It is.
Yes, it is.
Nice.
Amazing. I'm gonna have to check that out later.
So with that, I don't know. I'm hoping with any free time, maybe an hour or two, we could spend trying to just kind of go over some basics.
Sure.
I'll probably just actually pull out paper and a pen and write words out, like small sentences and whatnot. Like the lazy brown fox jumped over the tall fence post or whatever.
Simple sentences. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. To teach them all the letters and stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you guys can definitely do that. So that's going to take them several hours. Oh, was there...
Several hours.
Well, yeah, like going through all that stuff. Yeah, it's going to
Yeah.
be kind of exhausting. Still going to take a lot more practice for Junem to, actually start being able to read, but
Sure.
no time like the present, I guess.
Got to start sometime, right?
Was there anywhere else anybody wanted to go? Or were you guys wanting to just fast track the rest of the evening?
I don't think I had anything else in mind.
Well, between that and some prayer, I guess. I mean, I don't have any pressing matters.
Okay. Will you just do that where you are, or would you go to the temple to do that?
Oh, for reading, we could just do that right at the
prayer.
REI.
No, you said for
Oh
prayer.
no need for that.
Okay.
I could just do that where I'm.
You know what? That Dane's gonna visit the temple.
Okay.
And on the way to the temple, he's gonna activate his stone.
Oh, okay.
Because he figures he's gonna recharge it at the temple anyway.
Sure. Okay, go ahead and roll a percentile die. Let's see if you get some extra points. for it.
30!
30. All right. You are going to get 1 sanctification point from doing that. And yeah, you can recharge it once you get there. Once you get to the temple,
Welcome to the table.
when you go in there, you're going to notice Caldevar. And he's going to take notice of you, and he'll be waving at you as you come in.
It'll never get
Your
old.
puppet is so good, man. I love it. Oh, hello, little friend.
Hey, how are you doing?
I'm good. We're just tidying up. We had a bunch of people come in here earlier and made a little bit of a mess of all the incense, so I've just been trying to clean it up to make sure it's all ready for the next people coming in.
Let me help out.
Okay. So as you guys are kind of these incense are kind of like these dried leaves, and they were kind of knocked over, so they're kind of just spilled everywhere. So you guys are kind of scooping them up and putting them back into the little burlap bags that are there. And he'll kind of sigh as he looks over at you.
Is there something wrong?
Tomorrow is the execution of Cain.
Yeah!
I can't believe how deep the corruption has gotten, considering that he was a baron in the Bain territories.
Well, they say that power corrupts.
Do you think that's true for all people?
I don't think it's true for everybody.
You seem to be quite powerful.
Juju's pretty powerful. And he's like the nicest guy I know.
It makes me wonder who else could be other than they appear to be.
Oh, I have my ideas, but I won't say anything.
Well, you can't just start it and not finish. Come, man, what do you think?
Oh no, I'm in her temple right now, so I best not say her name.
You talking to Vara?
Oh no, you're putting words in my mouth now.
Well, we're in Tavara's temple.
All right, so technicalities being what they are, I think you got me on that one.
What do you think about the execution?
I think it's something that's necessary, actually. I don't normally like executing people, but you know, shit happens.
Well, it was definitely foolish of him to become an enemy of the temple. It is known.
Yeah, he was being real mean and being an asshole to a lot of different people.
Tavara usually rules swiftly and justly to stop those who threaten the temple or that of her people.
Somewhere in the background, somewhere far away, Voxel sweats nervously.
Randomly, he doesn't know why, but yeah.
Welcome to the table.
But you, 13, you choose to stand and bring this criminal to light and make known his crimes. I think that is very brave and not normally something seen for people outside of the official duties of the temple.
Really?
Yet it's not very common that people outside of the temple report to those.
It just seemed like the right thing to do, you know? I mean, he was being mean to lots of different peoples, and he was killing peoples. It wasn't very good.
I am glad that you spoke up, but it surprised me. Usually it's only people within the temple that actually accuse or report people.
Well, you know, Juju and I, we kind of consider ourselves part of the temple. I mean, one could say I have a duty to the divine.
It's in my backstory. What's a backstory? Awesome. Well, I expect you will all be there to see his final judgment since you're involved in his convictions, right?
Yeah, most likely. I got a secret. I might be a little drunk.
Well, I think it would
Is that a secret?
I think it would be important for others to see the four of you there, since you were the ones who turned him in during the trial.
Yeah, and if we win this thing tomorrow, you know, it'll pay a lot for us to go around and mingle with the peoples.
The execution is going to be first thing in the morning before your trials.
Oh, well, we'll still come.
Awesome.
And it'll still make some difference because, I mean, I think we've done pretty good so far.
I've heard a lot of great things. I've not been able to watch it, but I've heard you were doing very well. It makes me proud.
Well, thank you.
Is there...
All right, bring it in. He gives him a hug.
And as he'll hug you, and he'll kind of like throw you in the air and catch you, like. All right, and then he'll give you a little bit of privacy, so you can go ahead and spend, the half hour or whatever praying to recharge your stone. Was there anything in particular that you wanted to bring to the goddesses, or just generic?
I normally go through and I just pray for a sign. You know, that's normally what I do. You know, just saying, hey, give me a sign if I'm doing stuff right, or give me a sign if I'm doing stuff wrong, or that kind of stuff.
So do you keep the when you're praying to the goddesses, you keep it just generic, or are you saying like, this is the sign I'm looking for?
No, he trusts in the symbolology of the goddesses.
Okay.
It's a word I made up.
Sure. We like making up words on the show. Okay. After, your meditation and prayers, the stone that's floating above you will start to glow again and be ready for use.
And then he'll head back.
Okay. Anyone else have anything?
At the temple?
At all,
Okay.
in general. For the rest of the night. Before you guys kick off day 5.
That thing keeps his eye out for any other nice looking rats. He knows there aren't any, but he's gonna look anyway.
Okay. Awesome. All right, so you guys can continue just relaxing and taking some personal time. Gur, you spend some time trying to, teach Junem how to read, going over some, alphabet and stuff like that, trying to get him caught up with some of the common language.
As part of teaching him to be able to spell letters correctly.
Sure. Making a little progress, but still got a long ways to go. But just repetition. Well, he'll eventually get there. All right.
You're muted.
I am.
No, Brian is.
Oh,
There's one thing I wanted to know actually. Since we're in Candoria, would there be any way I could ask around for a hat that would allow me to change my appearance? Magically, aka hat of disguise or something of the like.
Mm-hmm.
On several occasions, it's come to mind that I don't blend in very well with the with the background.
Yeah, I don't think any of us really do, buddy.
But you guys already can magically change yourselves. I
Welcome to
cannot.
the table.
You just fit in backpacks, 13. So
Literally.
remember when you became the leader of the bandit clan?
There was some magic shops in Candoria, but those were abandoned years ago. Yeah, there's none that were up in year 20. But you do have your Bjorn bag if you want to try to rip something out of there.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Okay.
Did I try to use it today?
I think you did today, but we can do it like first thing in the morning.
Maybe not first thing in the morning. I'll keep it in case of a dire emergency, but end of the day, maybe if I've
Okay. Yeah, works for me.
got the use.
Welcome to the table. Thanks for the follow.
Good call.
Okay. All right. So you guys can finish up taking the rest of the evening off. You guys can head to bed and get a long rest to top up all your stuff from the previous stage. Now you guys know that you have stage 3 that is pending for today. But first thing is going to be Kane's execution, which just to kind of fast track it, you guys would have been told of the location, and it's going to be held outside of Candoria proper walls. And they told you it's going to... Oops, hold on. It's going to take place down at the south part outside the walls, right by where the water is. Over here. So on the other side of the wall of Ivan's Manor. So everybody's going to be gathering there first thing in the morning. Tavar is going to be there. Caldavar is going to be the one who's going to be carrying out the sentence. But there's going to be a lot of folks that are going to show up for that. But before that, we can have you guys arise in the morning. And so it is now day 5. So I'm going to go ahead and adjust that real fast. Alright, day 5. 8:55. No, day 5. Alrighty. Alright. So as the sun starts to rise and kind of comes in through the windows, kind of when it hits your eyes, it'll wake you up in the morning. You can see the dust in the rooms of the inn where you guys stayed, kind of just floating in the air as the sun kind of just makes these particles kind of shine. As you guys kick your feet out of bed and start your mornings, what would you like to do?
Junem will, much like every other morning, rise up early and say his prayers, work on his spells for the day, and go down for breakfast.
Okay.
That Dane's gonna get something to drink.
So breakfast?
Yeah.
Drinking game. Every time 13 takes a drink, so do you.
We're not trying to kill people here, man. I'm actually going to make some of that kawa that I got earlier.
Ooh, good idea.
The what? I didn't hear you.
Kawa. I'm going to make some of the kawa.
Oh, perfect. Okay. Just going to brew some up. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Then maybe work on some homework for Junem.
Preparing the literature.
Nice.
Amazing.
Man, I didn't want homework.
You're getting homework. I'm sorry, bud.
Nice.
Sorry. Not sorry. All right. Awesome. Okay, so we got the execution.
Hey, thanks for all the follows, people.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
Cheers.
Okay, so was there anything you guys were wanting to do before you head off to the execution? It's going to be pretty early in the morning. But other than breakfast, was there anything you guys were wanting to do, or just head straight over?
Gur.
Yes.
I kind of have a devious plan. Do you think that I'll be able to cast some magic at the execution? Not harmful magic?
Depends on what you plan on doing. I mean, if you do anything in the direction of the execution itself,
Yeah.
I imagine that would not be okay.
I'm not going to be like doing anything bad, but
What are you going to do?
it'll be fun.
You're going to throw pies at them? What?
It's only verbal. Here's what I want to do. I got this spell that I've never been able to cast before because it's weird, but it's called Gas. And I want to see if I can talk Kane into being a better person.
During his execution.
Yeah. I want him
GM, what are you talking about? You use gas all the time.
to. I used it on you 3 years ago, and you haven't even figured it out yet. I shouldn't have said that, should I?
Don't think you'd be able to get close enough to do that?
We could get there early in front row seats. I mean, I don't know. I've never been to an execution. How does it work like that?
There'll be quite a large crowd that you guys will be kind of...
Just a thought. It doesn't have to happen. It would
The
have
one
been...
that I'm worried about is the security that they might have to prevent, one of the COC from escaping.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, that's another reason I
usually-
want to be there.
That might not be the best idea. I mean, that's like throwing pies at wizards and stuff.
Yeah, who would do something like that?
Yeah, who would do that?
It's horribly irresponsible. You should never do that.
I'm gonna hear all this sketchy talk going on. I'm gonna prepare myself for this by casting foresight on myself, just in case they decide to start something.
Okay. No magic at the execution unless necessary. But I'm sure they got it under control, right?
Yes.
It's not the first one they've done.
Okay. Well, I guess we could head right over. I would like a front row seat.
Okay. All right.
As we head over there, I'm going to be wearing my goggles so that I can just see magic at all times.
Okay. All right. All right. So this morning, as you guys leave the Red Dragon Inn, there's going to be a light drizzle. And as you're starting to make your way over, the rain is starting to pick up a little bit more and more. And eventually, when you make your way over around to the fields, it is picked up to just a full-blown rain shower.
Build overhead.
Okay, and let's get you guys shifted over.
Regretting getting rid of your shield now, aren't you, Junim?
Maybe. Just for an umbrella, do you mean?
Yeah.
Oh,
No, I
yeah.
imagine your shield might have been a little smaller than you needed.
They don't make shields. Oh, that's what I should have told her. I should have told her to make it bigger so I could fit behind it.
Oh,
Son
man.
of a bitch. Wait,
So you would have wanted a small wall.
I'll cast sending. I'll actually cast sending to Jamelin and ask her if she can make the shield bigger so that I can fit behind it better without exposing my my rolls, if you will.
All right, Junam size shield.
Good.
All right,
Is it gonna fit down alleyways and hallways?
she's
I
gonna
fit down hallways
she's gonna respond back
most of the
with,
time.
I don't know if I have enough adamantine to do that. JK, you got it, boss.
That's awesome.
You deplete the entire mines right in the middle.
Oh, these weight jokes, they never get old.
All right, so you guys start to come in, and there is a bit of a crowd that has assembled as well. And you can see that Kane is put up in this stockade portion, and his head and his arms are in there, and there seems to be some kind of magical blue ring around his hands and around his neck as he's put up in this. Caldivar is over right next to it, and he's sharpening this very large execution blade. Not saying anything to anybody. He has his mask on, and it's actually a different mask. It's a darker one that's all completely black, and where the eyes are is all blacked out. And you guys can see that there are a bunch of the temple guards that are that have their bows up on the walls, and Tavara is up on the wall
To the table.
as well. And you can hear that as you guys walk up, the crowd is all yelling and screaming and cursing at him and throwing, rotten produce and stuff like that up to him. His head is just hanging as the stuff is just banging on the backboard all around. Some of it hits in his hair, so you just see like tomato just kind of splatting on his head as Tavara is just standing up top, holding her staff, looking over at everything.
I'm going to shim him away to the front of the crowd.
Okay.
Probably piss off a couple people because they can't see over me.
All right. So, after a few moments, with the rain that is pouring down, Tavara will finally speak up, and you'll hear her shouting, so that everybody can hear. I'm not going to shout, but she'll say, "Thank you all witnesses who have gathered here today. We had a trial, and we have found Cain guilty of too many crimes to against the temple, against the people, contraband, and all of these individually are punished by death. There has been no room for any grace or mercy. I found it that we have no choice but to remove this man, to protect the temple and protect the people of this world. When hatred is seeded into the hearts of men, it can be pulled out, but if it gets too rooted in, there's no other choice that we have. Do you have any final words to say, Cain?" And you'll see him kind of raise his head as he looks over to everyone in the audience. You are all fools. You have eyes but cannot see the things that are right in front of you. There's so much that you don't understand. And you'll see him kind of just start to smirk. And he'll look over at the walls that all of the guards are standing at, and Tavara as well. And
Welcome to
in
the
just
table.
a couple moments will pass. It's just kind of dead silence. And in one instant, you guys are going to kind of just feel the shockwave that's going to kind of blow you and everyone who's standing there just kind of back for just a moment, and your ears will just be ringing as it takes a moment to realize what just happened. But this entire wall right here, this section here, and right here as well, just explodes. Stone shrapnel just goes shooting everywhere. The walls just come crumbling down. The guards that are up there in Tavara just come crumbling down in the wreckage, and you just see smoke and fire and explosions and everything as everything just comes caving in. And,
Oh boy.
And I need everybody to roll initiative.
Did I see anything with my goggles?
You don't see anything.
Okay.
And the walls come crumbling down.
Bitch.
See you in a few minutes, you know.
Back in 5.
All right, so shrink this down and move this over. All right, so you guys are going to be very disorientated as this wall just going on. So you guys actually are going to have a surprise round against you. Many of the people that are standing around you, because of the rain, people were wearing like these raincoats, a lot of trench, what do you call it, like trench coats kind of a thing, and they are going to sprout off of their backs and kind of take flight and start flying around in the air. And the first thing that will happen is give me a second here. All right, they are there now. Okay, so they're going to kind of fly off the backs of all the people and be floating. There's more people than the tokens. I didn't want to set 3,000 things on the map. So they are going to start flying over the air, and they're going to start swooping down and attacking people. But you guys are going to be surprised, so this is going to happen without you being able to do anything.
So just as an aside, they are going before me, but I don't get surprised because I did cast Foresight.
You did?
Yes. When you guys started talking about casting spells in the middle of an execution, Voxel was like, yeah, I'm going to prep for that.
Nice.
Where is my... Sorry, guys. Come on, where's it at?
All good. I got a lot of figuring out what's going on to do here. So.
I had a handout. I don't know. Oh, I moved it over there. There it is.
Welcome to the table.
Okay. So as the cloaks come off of them, it is also going to expose that the people that they were on weren't actually people. But they look disfigured. Oops, not that one. There's gonna be a lot of moving stuff here. Okay, so they're gonna start swooping in. So let's get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, I need All right, so we're gonna get 2 attacks. So as they come swooping by, they're just gonna be randomly biting at you guys and people in the audience. So one of these are gonna be towards you, and one of them is gonna be towards civilians. So first one we'll do against 13 since he's first in initiative. Does 25 hit?
Oh yeah, that hits.
And okay. Alright, so you take 9 piercing damage. And he's going to do another attack. 13 piercing. Alright, so he's going to kill somebody who's standing in there. Alright, the next one is going to go. And it is going to be... Alright. Who's the next one initiative? Gur? 23 hit?
Yep.
Alright, 7 piercing.
Yep.
We'll go to Voxel.
That's with disadvantage.
Did you need us to make those saving throws there?
Yes. And that one is lastly against Junem.
11 to miss.
Okay. So that will kill 3 more of the... 1. Okay. And there is 8 of them. So we got 1 more barrage of the same thing going on. Alright, so back.
That's on our turn there, Kerr.
Oh, okay.
You have to take an action to do it.
Alright, that one's for 13.
That's a miss.
And then we got Gur.
That's meats.
Alright, 6 piercing. Next we got Voxel.
And that's still with disadvantage.
Disadvantage,
so...
okay. And Junem.
Yes.
Alright. Alright, and then we have all of the creatures on the ground that that the cloaks came off of.
Oh, hey, the one that missed me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna spend a Kia point
Welcome
to have him hit the cloaker that's on me.
The what now?
Nice.
So I have an ability
Mm-hmm.
to redirect an attack. So since he missed me, I'm gonna have him hit his friend.
You'll have to do that when you're not surprised, though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this first iteration is all when you guys are surprised. But
Oh, okay.
the only one who's not surprised is Voxel, so he has his economy that he can use. All right, now we got the other creatures, so we will start to have them hacking and slashing away. They are gonna kind of start to move around and spread out. As they make their way into the group. Actually, this one would have gone more this direction. Alright, so are any of them near you guys? Gur's by 1, Voxel's by 1, and Junem's by 1. So they're each going to make an attack on you guys and on citizens that are out there too. So they're going to make 2 long sword attacks. And let's do this. We'll speed this up. Hold on. The 3 of you are going to take... I did the math earlier just to make this easier. Take 42 slashing. With the amount that's there.
Everyone?
The 3 of you that it's going to be attacking against. So it's Junem, Gur, and Voxel, if these hit.
Okay.
42.
Oh.
Okay.
Are you rolling invisibly?
Oh, I was gonna say I don't see anything.
Oh, 15, 17, and 23.
If I'm last, the 23 hits me.
Okay, so Junem takes the damage.
Was that with disadvantage for mine or no?
Yes.
15. Yeah, those all hit.
Okay. All right, so take the damage if it goes on to you.
Just the 23 would hit.
That was me.
Okay, then yeah, I think I'm fine. It was 15, 17, and 23.
15, 17, 23. Yep.
Yeah, so only the last one was
With
hit.
yeah,
So.
the 17 was the disadvantage one. Yep. Okay. All right. Sorry guys, there's a lot of stuff to manage. I got
Sure.
All right, and then we go to Voxel. All right, so you were not surprised because of the spell you cast earlier. What would you like to do?
I am going to cast Destructive Wave.
Okay.
Everything within each creature that I choose within 30 feet takes damage. They roll a con save to take half.
Okay.
Nice.
So that's all of the ghouls here.
2.
And if they fail, they're also knocked prone.
Nice.
What was the
Even
DC?
better.
19.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna roll half and then times it by 2. So one of them crit. So I'll give it to 2 of them that. So 2 of them saved, but the rest of them failed. How much was it?
27 total. 13 Thunder, 14 Radiant.
27.
13 if they save. You get that? 13!
It's 24. And which are all of them within range?
And yeah. They're all within 30 feet. And if they fail, they're like all the ghouls on the ground. And if they fail, they're also prone.
Did the flying guys fly off after they hit us?
No, they're still. Oh, yeah, I can move them around.
Because they would be hit by the wave too.
If they're less than 30 feet in the air, or 30 feet in the air or less. So just those two then.
Okay, and what was the half damage?
Half damage was 13.
Oh, that's right, 13.
And as we all know, 13 does the most damage, so they all die.
Yeah.
All right, and then all the other ones are prone.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, well done. So many things that click.
One of the nice things about Bard is that you can take, for instance, this is like a 17th, like you get that at 17th level as a paladin or something like that. So it's a bit better.
I always thought they should have errated that you shouldn't be able to get paladin or ranger.
A ranger.
Because it's the same thing as paladin.
Oh, okay.
You don't get those 5th level spells till really high.
So like
I always thought it
exclusive
should be
spells.
errated.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Okay, so that was Voxel's turn. Anything else?
I'm going to give Bardic Inspiration to Junem.
Okay.
Are they gonna make me stupid again? No. No, no, no.
Not
Wrong
today,
creature.
Satan! All right, then the archers are going to get some attacks off. So just to make this easier, so all those were knocked down. There's only 3 of them. How far away are they?
Who was knocked off?
I think at least the ones in the back would be a disadvantage.
Yeah, the ones from the back are still up. Okay, so they're probably going to be at disadvantage here. Alright, so roll 2 of them. Alright, that's going to miss. Oops, I rolled 3 instead of 2. That one's going to crit fail, and that one's going to be a 9. Yep, okay, so they are going to miss. But the archers are going to starting to pull back their bows and fire upon all these cloaks that came off of these whites that are on the ground. They're flying around in the air, swooping down and biting at everyone. Junem is surprised as well, so we go back to the top. And more cloaks are going to start to come off of people who are still alive in the audience. And luckily you guys are no longer surprised, though. Oops, wrong button.
Whoa.
All right.
All these bastards?
All right, and I need to move them about. Yeah, it's a lot. And then I wish there was a better way in Roll20 to organize like surprise stuff. I don't know a cleaner way that's faster than this.
Welcome to the table.
All right, here we go. I'll zoom out a little bit. All right, so more cloaks are going to pop off of these whites, and they are all going to get some more attacks off. All right, so I'll give you guys an option. When they're coming to attack you, they're going to kind of be swooping by. We'll just say that each of them can do attacks on you or on civilians. If you want to try to dodge them, I'll give you an acrobatics check to see if you can, get out of the way. But then both of the attacks are going to be against civilians, unless you want to try to take the damage.
I'll tank what I can.
Okay.
Can I try to do an acrobatics to make it so that 2 of them attack me? Like, try to jump in the way of more.
Oh, sure.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say if I can do that. That's
sure. Yeah.
My objective here is for the citizens that aren't turning into flying.
Yeah, they're getting
devils,
minced really quick. Yeah. What about Voxel and Gur?
I'm just gonna take the ones that come at me.
Come on, guys.
If they come at me, I will take the ones that come at me. Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right. No for 13. Okay.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
All right.
Good idea.
All right. Thanks, viewers. 25. Awesome. So you're wanting to pull all the aggro that you can. Okay. And Gur, you said just the ones that are coming at you?
Yeah. I'm not gonna dodge out of the way so that somebody else gets hurt, kind of thing.
Junem, you said you're gonna try to make acrobatics, try to get in the way.
Would you allow athletics to get in the way?
Sure.
Good.
Ooh, okay. So you guys will take more of the attacks. So now we have a shit ton of them.
A shit ton of them.
6, 12, what is that? That's what, 16 of them? Alright.
Bring it on.
Alright, here we go. Cloakers, where'd cloakers go?
Welcome to the table.
Alright. So, I need all 4 of you to make wisdom saving throws.
I'm sorry, what now?
Wisdom
Is this a
saving
magical
throws?
effect?
Yes.
Yeah, advantage.
Okay. DC 13.
Nice.
And Voxel, you have advantage on that as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
I should automatically make saving throws that require a 13.
I have advantage on basically everything.
Okay. Alright, so these cloakers, a couple of them are going to start moaning, and so you're going to hear this loud noise start to boom over all of you as they're flying past. The random people are going to start running around like crazy, with the moans that are going off as they are all
Rightfully
frightened.
so.
So they're all going to kind of be scattering around randomly. I'm not planning on where they're going. I'm just moving people. Okay. But all of you guys were able to beat the DC, so good job. All right.
Yeah, good job, everybody.
Sure.
All right, Cloakers.
Oh, thanks, 13.
All right, so we got some more bites coming your way. All right, so that first one's going to be for 13. We got 10, 15, 13, and 14.
That's a miss.
Okay. Next one is going to be for Gur. $19 crits, 8 and 8.
19 on the crit will hit. The other two will not.
All right, so 13 and then 13 plus 2, so 26, 28 piercing.
We got the good damage number.
Next we go to Voxel.
Oh boy.
We got a 23, a 22, a 22, and a 22.
Those are all at disadvantage.
Those are all a bit
Oh,
disadvantage,
yeah. 13, 10, 16, and a 23.
The last two hit.
Welcome to the table.
Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the table. All right, so you're going to take 18 piercing as these guys...
Oh, wait. I
swoop
went
around.
back up to 16 AC. Yeah, no, they've still both hit.
Okay.
18 piercing damage.
And the two of you are trying to pull in some extra attacks. So the first two will be for 13. We got an 18 and a 22.
The 22 hits.
All right, so you're going to take 10 piercing damage. Junem, you got a 21 and a 26. Oh, it's a crit. Yep.
Yep, they both hit.
So you're going to take 6 and then 10 plus 3.
13, 19.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. That is our cloakers. And then we go to 13. Finally, you guys get to move. Sorry, there's so much there. All right, so you're no longer surprised. You see all these cloaks just come off of these whites that are flying around, swooping down, biting at you guys while the whites are starting to move in. But before they do, 13, you have a moment to react to it. What would you like to do?
13 is gonna run up the old
I put a grid on
dumbass over here inside the gallows and just start punching him and
Okay.
hitting him with my steak.
All right. He's not really going to be able to move, so just roll some damage.
Just roll a shitload of damage and be done with it.
And I'm gonna use a key point for flurry of blows.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, these are all going to hit. And
What's Keldevar doing at this?
I forgot to move Keldevar. That's right. So when the wall exploded, he would have actually taken his turn to run towards Tavara. So that would have been.
That was going to be one of my questions. How's Tavara doing here?
Yeah, she went down with the rubble.
Okay.
All right, Keldevar would have dashed to here. Yeah, sorry, there's so many things to manage right now.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, give me some attack rolls.
It's 47 points of damage.
Woo! Is that after all of them?
Yeah, that's after all of them.
All
That's
right.
the first punch.
That's all the punches and the steaks.
All right. Since we had so many, how many attacks did you have when you come up and did that?
Welcome to the table.
You had 4 attacks. Okay, so you just come up, start just pummeling on him, and afterwards, after the last hit, you'll see him kind of look up at you, and he'll just smile with blood dripping out of his mouth. He just kind of spits blood all over the ground.
And I'm gonna spend a key point to try to stun him.
Okay.
Where have I heard that one before?
Right.
Did you have your shortcut yet for con save?
What's the DC for it?
DC is 19.
I got an 18. Okay.
Missed it by that much.
Yep. All right, so he is stundified. which one are we doing for stun? Let's use that one. Okay. Anything else for 13?
You know what? I'm gonna spend another key out point to do patient defense, so everybody gets disadvantage. That's all.
That's a bonus action too. The flurry of blows was a bonus action.
Oh. Hold on. Let me look.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Bonus
it
action,
is.
yep.
Never mind.
Okay. All right. Now we go to the whites. All right, so let's actually try to organize their movement here. Let's get one here. Where's the close person? Okay, so he would attack him. So he's dead. It's gonna be on that. Okay, so those will both be on Gur. Be one there. So that's on that.
Stop killing them.
It's gonna be on there, and then to there. That would kill him. Kill him.
This is where a wizard really could shine.
Yeah, if everyone wasn't in the middle of the room, you know, risking their civilians.
I mean, if it's a dex save, I am not going to fail it.
Okay.
I don't think he's
If
talking
you're
about
that
you. He's talking about all
confident.
the actual civilians.
Actually, all the civilians near me are dead, so...
Yep, no, you're not wrong about that.
Don't kill him more. I'm gonna bring him back if I can.
Okay.
I don't think we'll have time for you to bring them back.
So I got their movements. That one was stunned. Okay. So who do we start with first? Who's at the top? 13. You're out of range of all of them. Except for this one's moving down towards you. And he has a longbow. So we got one longbow attack to 13. Oh, it's a crit. It's 24.
It still won't hit him.
24.
Yep.
Hold on.
24.
Hold on. Let me do
That's the
something.
attack, not the damage.
That's the attack, yeah.
Oh, yeah, what's the damage? That's the only thing I
7
care
plus
about.
6.
Oh, yeah, that's not enough.
Deflect missile.
1d10 plus my dex modifier.
Okay.
So,
Here's the damage to 0. Nice.
Yeah, and I'm gonna throw it at Cade.
Amazing. Amazing.
Oh, and it should be with advantage because he's stunned.
Well, he's not gonna move, yeah.
So I hit it with the arrow that was shot at me for 7 points of damage.
Beautiful. Awesome. So you're just like, ding! It just sticks
Nice.
right into him. Amazing. Okay, next we got
And he looks at Kane and says, "Stop it yourself."
You've got his hand and it can't reach, like amazing. Okay, so next is gonna be the attacks against Gur.
Yeah.
Gur. All
Remember
right.
the green lines until my turn.
So there is. Those are around you, but those ones were stunned. So he's going to get a +5 to his attacks. We're going to get a... life drain and a longsword.
Yeah.
Alright, I need a con save. DC 13.
Ooh, is this a magical attack?
Yes.
Advantage.
Oh, somebody kept their shield, huh?
Yeah. 16.
Alright, that will be... that's good. Okay, and longsword was 14.
That will miss.
Hey, thanks for the raid, folks.
Oh, he's got rated? Perfect.
Yeah.
Welcome, guys.
Yeah.
Nice.
34 viewers is jumping in. The
Raid!
DAT Network. Let us know about your channel.
Oh, cool.
Don't mind us. We're just letting civilians die.
Yeah, they're getting.
Feel free to talk about your channel a little bit, folks.
Yeah, we'd love
Thanks
to
for
hear
raiding
about you.
us.
We like to raid at the end of ours too. So if you guys are still around in a couple hours when we do it, we'd love for you
Yeah,
guys
welcome
to
join
stick along. Yeah, welcome table. All right, so that was for
Nice.
Gur. Next, we go to the attacks against Voxel, which he has.
Everyone
Yeah,
has
that's a puppet.
disadvantage.
I prefer to think of myself as a monk.
All right, so he has 4 on him. All right, so let's get 4 con saving
Welcome
throws
to the table.
from
For
you.
con saving throws.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And then that's up. 1, 2, 3, and a 4th attack. All right, DC is 13 on your con saves.
Okay, so one of them does fail, unfortunately. Can't win them all.
Welcome to the table.
Okay, so that is going to be. All right, so you're going to take 7 necrotic damage, and your maximum health point is going to be reduced to that much damage taken.
Ooh.
So that is going to last until you finish your next long rest. Awesome. Thank you guys, everybody, for the follows. But since there's so many of you here, it's probably a lot of follows. Just one big thank you to everybody. Welcome to the table. That's just a blanket thank you.
All around.
Because I got lots of combat to do. Okay. And then we got the long sword. So there was, and they were with +5s. So I had a crit. I had a 20 plus 5, 25. These are at disadvantage though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that one that was a crit is actually going to be a 18.
Okay, that still hits.
Okay. So that is 3 plus 8 slashing plus 12 plus 6. So 8. What is that plus in there for? 1d8.
Which, sorry?
Is
If
it?
you just clicked on the thing that crit, if it didn't roll at disadvantage, it will automatically add the crit in.
Alright, so you're going to take 18 from that one.
Alright.
The other one's 15. Does that hit?
No.
Okay. And then we got a 21.
21 at disadvantage, still, that's a hit. Definitely a hit.
17 slashing, and the other one would be a 12, which I think missed.
Yeah.
Okay. And then lastly, Junem. Oh my god, this is so much. Alright, Junem.
Bring it on!
You got 3 of them around you, so they're going to get +5s. One of them is stunned, so it's going to be 2 of them. Oh, we got a cheer. Thank you. Appreciate it. And we can use that for a inspiration point for 13. Thanks a lot.
Oh, it looks like it was Stud Monkey. Because he said for 13.
For 13.
Even though it was anonymous. He ended up
Anonymous.
fessing
Oh, we
up
can still
to it.
see it in the... Yeah, so much for anonymous. Perfect, thank you. Okay, so we got around Junem, there is 2 sets of attacks. So I need 2 Constitution saving throws, DC 13. And then there's going to be 2 long sword attacks after that.
Failed 1.
Failed 1.
Failed the second if it matters.
It's going to be 5 necrotic damage.
Okay.
And it's going to come off of your maximum health pool. And then the long sword attacks that whites are going to do from either side of you. 22 to hit. So that is going to be 18 slashing damage. And the second one is going to be 27. Yeah, that'll hit. So that's 16 slashing.
Damn.
Oh, that was so much. All right, then we go to Gur. All right. All right, so the whites, the cloaks come off of them, are flying around. They're swooping down and biting. Some of you guys are trying to take the extra damage from civilians. A lot of the other commoners that are around are getting slashed down by them, but you guys took a lot of the hits. How's everybody looking for health before we go to Gur? Gur's at 81 of 122. Junem's at a 107. Wow, out of 207. Voxel's at 98 of 193. And 13's 127, 46. All right, so we go to Gur. So you have 3 of them around you. 2 of them are stunned. What would you like to do?
As there is no spell that I can cast that would safely keep the civilians and my teammates out of harm's way, I'm just going to mass polymorph those ones with the green mark on them.
Okay.
I'm going to need a save.
Okay.
I would actually suggest not doing those ones because I can deal a ton of damage to them with.
How far out?
You can all do a ton of damage to them.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true. All right. So how many whites? Did you hit?
Up to 10.
No, I mean
Everything with a green marker on it.
like the line that you drew.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. So how many of those are the whites?
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them are the whites. 3 of them are the cloakers.
All right. What's the DC on it?
DC is 17.
Damn.
So one of the cloakers fail.
And some of these are hidden, some are not. There's so many things I'm not going to bother changing it. 17. So 1, 2, 3 of them are going to succeed for the whites. Okay, the ones that fail
Turn into a bunny.
are bunnies. Awesome. Okay, so what I'll just do is I'll just take them out of combat then.
Welcome to the table.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. So, green markers. 1 and 2. Okay, and then with the cloakers, there was.
Only one that failed, it looked like.
Okay, so I'll just get rid of that one. Thanks for follow. Okay. Anything else?
Yeah, then I'm going to
bunnies
grab
just
the
start to-
hand
Okay.
of the person next to me and just start running in this direction. So just any civilian I can, just start dragging them out of the way.
Okay.
Like, get the fuck out of here, let's go, go.
Okay.
get.
Yeah, you just see them panicking and moving about. Okay.
Start moving the greens away.
Caldivar is going to be able to dash, and he's going to make it to the wall. And you're going to see him starting to pull through all the rubble. He's moving rocks and stuff, and he's looking for Tavara through all that stuff who's just got pinned underneath it. There's a bunch of archers and stuff as well. But he is prioritizing and bypassing everything to get to Tavara.
Including all these civilians.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I feel so
Head of the
bad that
church.
Tavares is underneath all that rubble. Too bad.
I
too bad
dropped
we're
Meteor
busy
Swarm
saving
there
someone.
too. I'm so sorry.
Whoops.
Gur drops another frick on it.
All right.
no,
I'm
no.
gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna cast Destructive Wave because I feel like last turn wasn't super effective. That's a little better. So that's gonna be Destructive Wave on everything within 30 feet.
Just turn on your aura for 30 feet.
Yeah, that'll make it a lot easier.
Yeah.
Whenever you say destructive way, I just think Krillin's Destructo Disc.
These guys are level 20, so it's a lot of big math stuff. So bear with us, guys. We appreciate everyone's patience. All right, and DC 19 for Khan.
Yeah.
Ooh, 31 damage.
Yeah. As you just see, just wave after wave of destructive force coming out of Voxel. And again, just anything that doesn't save also gets knocked prone.
Cloakers. Okay, and this one.
You're not allowed to roll any more 20s tonight. Stop that.
Yeah, I'm just doing group. I'm just gonna do batch rolls now. Okay, so that's. 10. Because this is gonna take way too long if I do everybody individual.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Okay. So I got the cloakers. And roll the whites.
Too bad no one's a
I got a
necromancer here in the
19.
party.
Okay, so that's that. Oh, so many. I should have done like a one mass health pool. But like everyone's health pools in the...
That's the secret, is you just make everything a swarm.
Okay, I got everybody now. Okay, anything else?
I think I am good for now.
Okay.
I'm okay.
And then we go to the archers. That is really far away. Okay, they're able to... So all three of them are going to hit this cloaker, the red 2 up here. And the arrows are going to sink into it. It is not taken down, but it looks pretty fucked up. Okay. And last in this turn order is Junem.
Alright. Junem, seeing incredible destruction fucking everywhere he looks, will throw his mace down and scream up to the sky to Savadine for some strength and some wisdom.
Okay.
And do a cleric thing.
Turn
undead.
undead. Alright, can you read off what that is doing? We got a question that says, what is the ticker above their heads? Can you explain what that is? Because there's a lot of stuff going on, what you're asking.
One of those is
He
health
has a lot.
potions, and one of them is inspiration.
No, they're
Oh,
talking
above
about,
your
like,
heads.
The sanctity thing.
Oh, yeah, that's an alignment for their character. So as they're playing, as they do good and bad things, they're going to be more towards the corrupted or to the sanctified side, and it has buffs and debuffs. It's going to be more towards the end of the campaign. This is only their 7th game. But as they progress further, it's going to make some big changes. I thought they meant on the roll 20. Okay?
Yeah, oh yeah, no doubt.
Okay.
As I scream out to Alishar, every undead within my radius that's on there gets a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Against 19.
Dang, that's high. Okay.
I'm
just going to group them.
Sure. And anyone that
20.
fails...
I swear to God.
That's okay.
Okay.
If they all fail, if they all save, then...
Is it nothing, or is there a halved?
If the creature fails its saving throw, its turn for a minute, and if not, then fuck that. If they all saved.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm gripping
You're calling
them
them
now.
as batches.
Oh
Yeah.
man, that
Yeah, I got
sucks.
20.
Well, shit. Yeah. That would have been nice, but
Sorry, man.
Well, it is what it is. With that, also bonus action, I will mass healing word.
Okay.
You might as well hit random civilians too.
That's what I was gonna say. I can only target 6, and I know that
You should
there's
just do it
more
on
than
6
6
civilians.
down. So I'm gonna do when the 6 next me that are down.
Really? Awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the next closest would be this one.
Get the fuck out of there.
That's awesome, Junaid.
Yeah, fucking run.
Okay, awesome. Okay, anything else?
Bonus. That's everything. Yep, I'm good.
Okay, so we're gonna start scattering these people like roaches. I might miss somebody, I don't
Yeah.
know. I'm just trying to
All good.
do this hastily. Okay. Second round.
The ones that don't move are just too scared to run.
They're the ones that shit themselves.
They
Alright.
girt themselves.
Nice.
Okay, guys, don't hate me.
Did the people we just healed turn into cloakers?
No, but there was more. Okay.
Holy poop!
Holy shit, they're everywhere.
I'm gonna stop giving a shit about civilian casualties here in a moment.
Start watching out for number 1.
Fireball, fireball.
Yeah, seriously.
Mass powered kill.
I cast destroy the
18th
planet.
level spell, yeah.
All right, so there's going to be extra cloaks that come off of some of them, and it's going to expose not whites, but it looks like people who were dressed similar to how Kane was. So it looks like it's all cultist garbs as they start to come out. And Voxel, you can feel some vibration and shaking in the ground from underneath. You can feel bursting from the ground is some bullets that just pop out from right behind you, and then in front of you guys as well, you're going to see these giant, like stone shark looking things as they just burst out of the ground. And with that, we're gonna go on our next break.
What the fuck?
Because my brain's about to explode with all these damn things on there. But yeah, we'll be back. Thanks everybody for sticking with us. I hope everybody's having fun. And when we come back, we're gonna give away 1,000 table tokens. So you don't want to miss that.
Bring it.
Well presented of your kind that I've ever
Thanks.
met.
As I'm grabbing another honey stick off my back.
Yep.
Another
24
prismatic
hours, so
wall.
yes, we could.
All
I
right.
think we're onto something here, guys. I'm done eating when you're done drinking.
We'll be here all day, but Dad ready to go get stuff done.
I'll make sure I get this.
It's
Stop it, I
definitely
don't
gonna,
like poop.
Oh,
pick up the walk.
Oh, it smells just like it looks.
He'll go up here, say, "Hey, Gar, that was really cool what you did with the brrrr. No, you should keep doing that. I'll be right back." Hugs. Shoot him. I'm going back in, Coach.
Get back out there, champ.
And honestly, she didn't seem to have much trouble walking away. Well, you know.
At least he's not drinking.
And then he takes a big drink.
How's it going over there, Voxel?
I'm fine!
You look like shit.
His arm and calls down the wrath of the goddesses on these stupid frickin' bugs. I'm surprised she doesn't have legendary resistances.
Well, it's not too
Shut
late.
your mouth,
Funny
Matthew.
you mentioned.
And then he lowers his voice so that only Tavara can hear. But do not think for 1 second that I am not watching.
So it's just I'm up there on stage, just
Jesus, that's a lot of points.
Why don't you cool off?
On to Gur.
If I can't see him, he can't see me. Those are digital monsters. You should probably come up with something shorter for that. Digimon?
Oh, that'll
And
never.
great.
He's got like a little baby candle, and he's on your shoulder, like letting the person see. Like another 29 slashing damage as you get chomped down. You feel the burning inside the mouth, and just slashing away at you. This box just disappears from existence. He's dying one way or the other.
Have you never got your own shit on your fingers before?
That's going in the highlight reel. That is highlight reel.
My name is Junem. I have become the protector and leader of the adventuring group known as the Menagerie. Odd things have been happening since Londra disappeared. The tides fell out of order during the first eclipse, and the females of my tribe have since become ill. Being from a nomadic coastal tribe, this is very concerning. That is what led me to seek out the kindness, wisdom, and strength in the unity of the sisters. I reached Kelna shortly after it had been scorched by the Revenant. and it was then that I knew the full extent of my destiny. I seek the knowledge to allow my tribe to survive and flourish. I seek answers to the goddess's disappearance, and I seek to restore the unity of the sisters, to prevent the devastation of these horsemen from ever happening again.
Hey yo, 13 here, Ambassador for Unity and Honey. First thing I recall is waking in the Temple of the Unities. There, I learned and I studied all about Alundra. And let me tell you what, her ways, they was rad. But so few people would listen to the words. This really started to get me down. This is where I finds out I fights better with a buzz. Yeah, I'm a monk, what of it? My love is honey, and my soul is unity. Some of yous call me a dirty rat, and yous know who I'm talking about. So after years preaching the unity, it's not until now that yous come to my door asking me for help. Well, this may be the miracle opening I was looking for. Let's go. Hey, anybody see my pants?
My name is Voxel, a half-elven tabaxi from the southern plains. I grew up amongst the Order, and as a child, I was bullied by my peers, though the kindness shown to me by a scant few, including Alundra, kept me there. Her words of kindness have kept me strong through trial and tribulation. When she and the goddesses disappeared, so did I. I had few reasons left to stay. I learned my trade at the Bard's College, and from there I have traveled the continent according to my conscience, helping those who need it, and finding adventure where I can. I seek to help the poor and the downtrodden, and though I have little love for the temple's current leadership, in these dark times I preach the words of Savadine: compassion, kindness, and perhaps even unity.
When I was young, and still unsure whether my name was Gur or if there was just the noise my father made to call for me, a woman named Alundra visited my village, and the sheer variety and potential I saw in her magic made it so my course was clear from a fairly young age. I vowed to learn magic to better the world around me, moved to the city of Laywell as a crafter shortly after, and set about learning from any who would teach me, though not many would, as the Revenant guarded their magic with a zeal. While many found me to be dependable solver to many of their troubles, it wasn't long until I hit a wall in my studies, so I took it upon myself to explore the land and seek knowledge where I could, leaving the city of Waylow behind. In my travels, I helped those I could, but to me it never seemed to be enough. There were always more things attacking, people needing saving, but I cannot allow myself to wallow in this. I must rise up and end this once and for all. Someone or something must be behind the horsemen, and I will find them.
The following program features adults using adult language. You have been warned.
All right, and we are
It's fun,
back.
but it's a chore.
Yeah, it's a lot. Welcome back, everyone. All right, so let's do another giveaway real quick. So it's gonna be the same as before, but this time let's bump it up to 1,000. Let's do 1,000 table tokens. Why not?
Ooh.
They are free to enter. It is going to be ! raffle once it is open, and subscribers will get 2 tickets, and you guys can use these table tokens in the mini games. And also, every quarter, we reset them, and the top 40 for points get VIP badges. So, it is ! raffle. Go ahead and start jumping in there. All right, so we got a lot going. I'll give some people some time to jump in there. I'll do a little bit of my cloakers, and so they'll be swooping around.
Welcome to the table.
And let's see, some civilians are going to die with this. Thanks for the follow. Yeah, this is a time travel game, and these guys are level 20 for the first portion of the campaign. So that is why they're level 20 at session 7. All right, so That one's gonna go down. This one's gonna go down. That one's gonna go down. All right. So 13, you're still away from all of the hubbub going on. So Gur, you're going to take... We're consolidating this.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to take 12 damage. And then Voxel. You're going to take 9. And Junem, you're going to take 20. Oh, I only did 1 with Voxels. So this one's also for Voxel. So 19 Voxel instead of just the 9. So that's going to be the mix of all the cloakers as they're swooping through and they're biting everybody as they fly by, taking out civilians, but then banking back around and flying. You can see they look almost like mantas as the cloaks are just flapping through the air, just going through, taking bites out of all of you guys. And then we go to 13, who's still over down by Kane.
13's gonna try to activate his stone.
Okay, let's get a percentile die. All right, you are going to get a sanctification point, but no haste from it, unfortunately.
Okay, and then he's gonna beat the shit out of Kane.
Okay.
And I'm gonna roll for it because I have advantage, and I want to see if I get crits.
Sure.
Welcome to the table.
And while you're doing that, we'll go ahead and close the giveaway, and we'll pick a winner. Gives me City D. I probably slaughtered that. Sorry about that, but congrats. We'll give you 1,000. So you have 29. So now you got 1,029. Enjoy spinning those.
I crit on a bite.
You
Awesome.
double crit on a bite.
Ew.
All right, roll some damage.
And no exploding.
Womp womp.
So 27, 30, 45 damage.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm gonna spend a key out point to stun him.
Okay.
Where have I heard that one before?
He needs to
Deja
go
vu.
nowhere.
All right, so what was the damage again?
47,
47.
I think.
All right, so that's 101 total. Okay.
And then I tried to stun him with my bite.
Okay.
Just grab his head and spin.
He is stunned.
And then with my bonus action, I'm going to spend a... I'm actually going to do nothing with my bonus action.
Okay.
Why is there more initiatives?
Hey, 13, I thought you were the boss of the Cult of Chaos over here. Can't you just tell him to go home? Not working?
That was just bandits, wasn't it?
Oh, that wasn't the cult.
I got my mouth full with cane.
Cane bits in my mouth.
Awesome. All right, now we go to some white attacks. I'm just gonna do some mass stuff again. Let's go.
Yep.
Let's go with that.
Is it in the middle of the... Oh, no, it's raining. Never mind.
Yeah, so there's rain pouring down. All right, Gur, you're gonna take 14 damage.
From who? Are they shooting?
From the whites. No, they're making sword attacks, and then I'm gonna need a con save throw from you as well. Next would be Voxel. You're gonna take 9 damage, and I need a saving throw from you as well.
If needed,
sorry?
if needed, the whites do have bows.
And
Yeah, I was going to say, because they're nowhere near me.
I just think he's not even moving them anymore.
yeah, at this point, there's just so much.
Gotcha.
And then Junem, 14.
Yes.
We'll take 14 damage, and I need con save.
I feel like I'm taking the brunt of all this. What's going on in here?
Oh, don't worry, I'm about to fix it.
Says the wizard.
God, I hope so.
22.
I mean,
Voxel,
you guys
you had
aren't gonna
advantage,
like it
right?
either.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys all pass, so you don't take any of that necrotic damage. Okay. All right, so you see Caldivar. Well, I don't know if you see him, but Caldivar is going to be pulling off all the rubble. Finally got to Tavara's body. You're going to see him start to heal her. And as he... 5, 10, 15, 20, 25... He's going to start making his way... Oops, sorry, chat, about the map not being moved. So after he brings up Tavara, he's going to start moving forward. And then you're going to see him pointing in the air. And it's going to be up here. And you're going to hear him shout out, "There's something invisible! It's flying in the air over there!" It's pointing over in the direction I am pinging.
Motherfucker, another dragon.
And then Tavara is going to be brought up, and you'll see her move forward towards the battlefield. And she's going to be looking at these bullets that have just bursted out of the ground. And she is going to... cast a spell. Which one was it?
Show me what you're worth, Tavara.
Right? There we go. Alright, she's gonna do Blade Barrier.
Oh, nice.
Where is it?
I can put it up if you can't find it.
Yeah, you have it?
but
Yeah.
I think Alundra would have done better.
There you go.
Thank you. Alright, vertical wall of whirling razor sharp blades. It's gonna be straight wall up to 100 feet. Okay, this is gonna go across the 3 bullets across the back line. And it's gonna be dex saving throws on their turns. And it'll be 6d10 slashing damage. Okay? And we go to the bullets. Alright, so it is their turn. So let's get some dex saves. I got a 9, a 2, and a crit. So the first 2 are going to take 6d10. Can someone roll 6d10 for me? Just to make this a little quicker.
Got it.
Thanks.
37.
Alright. Minus 37.
What a horrible roll.
Could have been worse.
That's about average. Like,
Yeah, I was gonna say it seems pretty close to just over.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just wanted to pick on the cat.
Okay, the bullets are going to start to move forward. Where? Okay. Here. This one's going to move over there. And there's so much going on this map.
Yeah.
I think
So,
we'll clear it out for you a little bit, hopefully.
So, Gar, with an illusion, can you give one of these bullets butterfly wings?
Hey, sure, if you want me to spend my turn doing that, I can do that for you.
I think it might be worth it. Oh shit.
Okay, so
2 crit fails.
we'll do the first 2 on...
We've been doing it in,
Junem?
Okay, those are fails.
And okay, so that one's gonna hit the third one, which would be again. Oh wait, so hold on. I'm sorry. Gur Voxel Junem. So that one would be against Junem. So
Okay.
it'll hit. So it was 40 piercing damage, and you'll see as these bullets as they burst out of the ground, and now they're starting to trample towards you. And
which two attacked me?
1, 2, 3. Oh, that's right. I forgot there was. I don't know, you guys. I'm sorry. They missed.
All right, then one of them hit Kane.
Okay.
Yep.
47. Oh my god. Okay.
Die, Kane, die.
Amazing. Okay,
Yeah, it's totally
and as these bullets, they come running forward and they bite down, but then they open their mouths. And as they open their mouths, are open wide, and inside of them, you can see that there are some cultists inside who have their staffs, and they're kind of holding onto the roof of the mouth as they're protruding the staff out towards it. And 3 of them
The fuck?
are going to do Cone of Cold. So, let's go ahead and do that.
Not gonna last through this one.
All right, I need 2 con saves from 13. And then I need 1 from Gur.
Magical attack?
Yes.
Okay.
Cone
And
of
since
Cold.
I'm
Good
right
job.
there with Kane, does that mean they hit Kane too?
No.
Get
All right, and then I got 3 of these attacks coming, so 1 of them for Junem, 1 for Voxel, 2 for Junem, 1 for Voxel. Dex saves.
Oh,
Dex?
Dex.
Yep.
Dex.
Yep.
Okay. Well,
as
can
these
I
are
get
going to
that
be
nat 20?
blasting the fireballs.
2 for Junem?
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Well, even though
DC
I rolled a 20 the
13.
first, I think a
Better than
28
your
beats a 13.
Okay, so I think you take half of that, right? Fireball? Or is that a total evade? Let me read it.
No,
On a
it's
cold, I'm sure
it's
that's a
half.
It's half. Okay, so the fireball damage was 23. The cone of cold is half. The cone of cold was 41.
Half to 20.
Okay. And you guys will see up where Caldavar was pointing. You're going to see some...
Wait, how much was that damage?
for which one? You took the fireballs,
Both.
right?
I took. Oh, did I take the fireball? Okay.
Yeah, it was
And
2
that was-
fireballs. Those were
But I took the
23.
fireball as well, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
fireball was 23 each.
Half to 12. Or 11, actually.
Okay.
Okay, and the area that Caldavar was pointing, if any of you guys notice that the rain that's falling, you can kind of see it. It seems like it's hitting something that's up in the air, and you can see it kind of like the rain, the thing that you kind of see this outline of something, and it looks like it's serpent almost, and you can see wings flapping as the rain is kind of running across it. You can kind of see it banking across the sides of this, and you see this purple energy starting to surge up, and it looks like little particles from all of the whites that are all around you are starting to get siphoned from them. And you can see that their eyes just start to turn purple as they look up to the sky towards it, and you can just see, like, it almost seems like their essence is just drawn out, while all of the whites just explode and are completely gone. So let's get rid of them.
Well, okay.
And
Where was the thing silhouetted again?
it is, let me zoom out and I'll ping for you. It is over this end of the wall over here. Flying up in the air. Yep, it's killing the whites. So let me get rid of all of those real quick. Is that all of them? Did I miss any?
Nope.
Okay.
All right, so as their bodies explode, you can see their essence kind of traveling in the air instantly, just dashing over to this thing that's floating in the air. And you can see another purple beam as they'll kind of come up and coalesce towards, and the beam is going to be shooting straight down towards the direction of Kane, where it is down there. So let's go that, and we'll go purple. So you'll see it coming, just a beam coming down straight towards him, and it's starting to encapsulate completely around him. All right, and then we go to Gur. Where is Gur? There he is.
Does that thing look like it's trying to protect him or hurt him?
Give me an Arcana check as you're looking up. It's very obvious. It's audible as well. You just, all these whites are just exploding around you. Their life essence being drained as it coalesces towards.
The first one.
So you're seeing this purple beam kind of coming around him, and it seems to be protecting him. As you see this thing coming around, and you can see that the blue magic that was around his wrists and around his neck have broken.
Does it look like he'll be immune to magic right now?
With a 23, you're thinking so, yeah.
All right. So it looks like it's on his side then. I am gonna do the thing that I was gonna do. Sorry, Junem, I don't think you're gonna survive this. Let's.
Holy shit, that's huge.
My God, what are you
I don't
doing,
think
my
I'm
man?
gonna survive it.
Yeah, if I can, just barely put him outside of that. 13 will be outside of this, and everything, including myself, inside of this, and all of the water inside of this is going to freeze solid.
Oh my God.
Hit the floor.
So all the ice, or all the water in this entire area freezes over completely solid. So anyone inside of that is now frozen to the ground. And also if they fail the save, they take 39 damage.
Okay, what's the is it a con save?
17 con save.
Woo.
I better make this, otherwise. Oh,
All right, there's my cloakers.
oh no.
Here's me.
What was the...
All right, I make it. So that's half.
The DC was what again?
17.
Okay,
I'm down.
cloakers made it.
They still take half damage though.
What was the halved?
Of 39.
Let's just say 20.
Okay. And everything's frozen. Except for, a trap. Anything that failed is trapped. A trapped creature can use his action to make a strength saving throw to break free.
Okay.
Since
So,
it is raining, everything's covered in water.
Sure.
So everything's frozen.
okay, so all the cloakers passed. I need to do one for the cultists. Con save.
I
Probably
know it's to
fail.
save time, but group rolling is so...
Yeah.
I hate it.
But when they fail, like they did, it is very beneficial.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
At least, did you roll all of the cloakers together?
Yes.
Okay.
But all of the cultists are dead.
Cool.
Nice.
Junem's dead.
Yep.
All the cloakers took damage, but they didn't freeze. Actually, I'll just put them on the GM layer to make it. Okay. What is the rusty icon for?
It's just so I could have the aura.
Oh.
The aura on him.
That works.
Good call. Yeah.
Amazing. All right, so you did a bunch of damage to all the cloakers. Well, all of them except for blue 2, which is right here. Caldevar and Tavara were outside of it. Okay. Anything else?
And the person...
Oh, I need to do the bullets as well.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, we lost somebody.
No!
Oh,
Matt!
no.
Well, did you kill him too?
Yeah.
He's like, I
I
quit.
did. I killed both of you.
Fuck this campaign. Hopefully, we'll give him a sec to sorry, guys. It's
He also
Nice.
deleted
Now
his
you see my
character token,
floating
too.
head.
Spaz, if you're watching, if you could jump in the call real quick just to take up a spot until he comes back. Bullets need to do con save. Ooh, they got that in the bag. Let's see what they roll. Ooh, they only got an 8.
All right, Spaz, if you can't do that, Brian,
Wow.
jump in on your phone.
So what was the damage?
39 if they failed.
Yeah, they failed. All
Yeah,
the bullets
39
failed.
damage and they are frozen to the ground.
Awesome.
There
And
he
then-
is.
Oh, there he is. He's back.
Throw health
Okay, I'm
potions
back.
at people.
Oh, as Brian's jumping with his phone. Amazing.
I did. I'm out now.
Okay, cool.
Everybody needs to cycle.
Yeah, if you guys...
Oh, yeah.
He was the last
I
one.
did.
It should have been okay, but...
I believe I am first. Brian?
Hold on, let me get...
All right, so all of the bullets are going to be frozen to the ground, but the cultists that were inside are going to, as the bullets are freezing, they're going to be kind of jumping out. So I need them to make saves as well. And a crit on those. Okay, so they're all going to be okay. Okay, anything else for Gur?
Yeah. For potions, is it a bonus action to drink one, or is it a full action?
Are you wanting to take the full amount or the rolled amount?
I was just, I was thinking about just drinking it, not full amount, and also what is it, an action or a bonus action to feed it to somebody else?
What did we roll before? Does anybody remember?
Bonus action, you roll for it. Full action, you get full amount.
That's what I thought, yeah.
Even
Give
for
to somebody
doing-
else, it's a... I forget. I don't remember. We didn't cover that.
We said full action to give to somebody else, but it is a roll.
Okay. You're close enough, but I don't know. I'm going to drink my potion and hope that it magically refills as a bonus action.
Hint, hint to the viewers. Okay.
So just click the potion button, right? Or
no, that's broken, so you're gonna have to actually type it out.
okay, what is it?
It's gonna be the max one. What is it?
10d4 plus 20.
10d4 plus 20.
Yes, that is correct.
Ooh.
It's 10d4 plus 20. Yeah, it's very rare. Yep.
Hi,
45.
yeah. Ooh, nice. Okay, cool. That was a good choice.
Okay.
That's the end of my turn.
All right, so
Sorry,
we're the
you guys.
cultists, and the cultists all just died from that blast. So now we go to Voxel. So real quick, let's just kind of synapse everything. What was the... Okay, wait, it's freezing sphere that just blasted off, while all the whites just got obliterated and absorbed into this purple beam that's now shining on onto Kane. Then Gur did the freezing sphere, which blew away all of the cultists that were running around. It froze all the bullets that are there. The cultists were able to climb out, and they made their saving throws, so they are not frozen, nor are the cloakers, but they took a lot of damage. What would you like to do, Voxel?
I am down, so I'm gonna make a death save.
All right.
All right, and I do actually have advantage on that because it is a saving throw, and I have advantage on all of them. So that is.
Ooh. All right.
Yeah. All right, that's a failure.
All right. So where is Voxel in the same spot as the? Yes. Okay, I'm gonna move Voxel over.
Sorry.
Okay, it's okay.
Actually, you can just. Do you want that still there, or?
Actually, no. We can get rid of it. All right, so one fail. Okay, he was
I got him on my sheet too.
Okay. All right, the archers will take out 2 of the cloakers that are flying around. So I'll go ahead and get rid of them. And then we go to Juju.
Okay.
Who's also doing a death saving throw.
Yes, sir. Got one.
Okay. Nice job. All right. Let me go back to the top. All right. All the cloakers are going to attack. So let's see. Let's get rid of that one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the civilians are going to get targeted. 10, 11, 12. So 12 of their attacks are gone. Okay, so that will leave 3 per each of you. So I'll do 2d12s. Okay, but you two are down, so it'll be 7. Start doing quick math. Okay, so Gur, you're gonna take. Gotta bump that up. 26 damage. And assume 2 of them missed for 13, so let's just say 1 hit. So you take 4.
And the one that missed hit a bullet.
Okay. And I'll just say it's 10 there. Okay. Okay, so that is them. Oops, I skipped 13, but we go to 13's turn.
Alright, 13 is... So what's around 13 right now?
So it is actually going to stop just short of you. So you're looking at this cylinder of purple energy that is making its way and stops as it completely encompasses around Kane. So it's not actually touching you, but you can hear this whoop, 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 whoop noise as it's pulsing and surrounding all around Kane and the portions of this thing around him. As you can see that the blue magic that was holding him in is gone, and you can see that this thing is starting to raise up the portion that was the wooden parts of it that were clamped down. You're seeing it start to portion up.
Okay. But there's just the 2 bullets in Kane?
That's directly around you? Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna attack. I'm gonna use my stick on Kane.
Okay. So as your quarterstaff comes into contact, it is going to start to repulse you away. So I need you to make a con saving throw to see if you are blasted backwards. You are not. So as you're starting to feel the resistance, and you use just all of your experience using your staff to kind of pull it back, but you come to realize that if you keep blasting this, the harder you hit, the further it's going to blast you away. So that 32 actually would have thrown you quite far, but you were able to keep your feet anchored in very well.
Okay, and he's gonna turn around and hit one of the bullets with his stick.
Okay. They are both frozen.
Hey!
Ooh, that's a crit. Nice. Roll some damage.
No exploded. Just 20 points of damage.
Okay. What else?
And then I'm gonna kick him.
Okay.
For another 10 points of damage.
10, okay.
And then I'm gonna bite him.
Okay. Very nice.
Let's re-roll that. 15.
Nice.
And then I'm gonna run away.
Plus 8. And then minus 15. Alright, he is really, really low. Okay.
And then I'm gonna run over here.
Okay, anything else?
No.
Okay. Alright, Caldivar is going to start dashing.
Oh, thank you. I love you too, Bobby.
Okay. It's going to make it to here. You see him starting to run towards Kane. But that is going to take the rest of his turn. Next we have Tavara. Oops, sorry, Chad. I keep forgetting to move both maps. Alright, so Caldivar moved down. So he's here. Tavara is up here. So you're going to see her kind of swing her staff around, and she's going to plant it into the ground. This golden magic is going to kind of coalesce around the top of it as 6 beams are going to shoot out of it all at once. Just go out, and it's going to take out 6 of the the cloakers that are flying. So we got this one, the 6 closest to her, 2, 3.
The fire would have took out 8.
4, 5.
Alundra would have took out 8.
6. So just in one blast, you just, and you can see like as the staff comes into the ground, the dust and the grass just kind of has a little shockwave out of it as this beam just go out and take them down. Some of them are damaged, some of them were full health, but it pierces straight through them, and you can see these cloaks just fall to the ground, and as they hit, they just kind of turn back into just normal cloaks. Alright, all of the bullets are frozen. I've never dealt with frozen. Do they do another saving throw, or are they just frozen?
Strength saving throw 17.
Alright.
At least that should be a good save for them.
Yeah, it's +4, so let me...
But it is their action.
Yeah.
It's their action to make the save.
Alright, and I'm going to group them all, so they all fail. Alright, but then we go to the cultists that were inside of their mouths. I have tokens, but instead of bringing them, I'll just point them.
Hey, Curry rolled off for 1, and they all failed.
Yay!
Yay!
Alright, we got 2 that are still up, so there's 3 of each. So I'll put it to you guys. Who wants the ice and who wants the fire?
I'll take the fire!
Alright.
Guess I'll take the ice.
Alright, so with the ice, I need con save, DC 13.
Woo.
Woo!
Just
Nice.
barely.
Alright, and fireball is a dex save, DC 13 as well. You should have this. No problem, 13. 27, not bad. 20.
Oh, you don't even need to roll damage.
I do for the ice.
Yeah, that's why I chose the fire.
41. Cut that in half, and there was 3.
20?
Yeah, and there's 3 of them. So how are you looking?
So 23 times?
Yes, because there's 3 of them that came at you.
All right, I have 2 health left.
Oh my god, you serious? You have 2?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay.
Oh no! Wait! I forgot about the health potion. I have 22 health potions.
Did you just cheered yourself for health potion?
If that's allowed, if not, that's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. Go for it. Some things in life are worth $3. All right, go ahead.
Oh God, I'm going. So we know. So did we decide that feeding somebody else was a action or a bonus action?
That would be an action. Yeah.
Fuck. All right.
And they have to roll for it.
Do it.
Hopefully they don't hit me. I'm going to run over and feed Junem the health potion.
Okay.
Oh, they're
the
frozen,
bullets are
aren't they?
frozen.
They're frozen, but I don't think that
Is Misty Step a bonus action?
it is a bonus action. I Misty Step over there, then
There
feed.
you
Bonus
go.
action.
Beautiful. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Good save,
step
13.
over there. You just start glug, glug, glug into Junem's mouth. Junem, go ahead and roll, or Shadow, either one. One of you guys roll for the
Go ahead, Shadow.
health potion. It's 10d4 plus 20.
Oh.
Get up! You
49.
beautiful gray bastard, get up!
Not too bad. But you are.
Now heal Voxel!
Guess who's back?
Can you hold your turn while you're unconscious?
No.
Okay. Sorry, Voxel.
I would like to hold my turn until Junem wakes me up.
Here you go, Gur.
All right, time to make some more
That's for
death
Gur.
saves.
That's for Gur? Alright.
There you go.
Never empties.
All right, well that's one.
All right. Oh, so that he bought it and then took away and then you just bought it again. Okay, so he's full. Okay. What did we get? We got a success.
Yeah.
Where's your token at, my man? There it is. All right, so 1 fail, 1 success. Okay.
Heal us enough so I can drop another freezing spear.
All right, the archers are going to go and they are going to drop another cloaker. GM. I'm going to get rid of some of these.
Getting Juju up was a good idea.
Yeah, it was.
Because I know what Juju's gonna do.
I'm going to get rid of some of these guys that
Start
are
blinding.
X'd out to clean up the battlefield a little bit. I'll keep the civilians there in case you guys want to bring them back. Okay. Junem, you are back!
Those civilians are dead.
Alright, what would you...
Because on top of everything else, we freezing speared them.
Oh! They are all dead.
Yeah, they exploded like little statues.
I totally forgot about that.
When they thaw out, it's gonna be a mess.
It's gonna get ugly.
If they thaw out. if it's good.
If it's good, put them all back together, then let them thaw out.
All right, yeah. I'm just gonna get rid of all of them. All right, so we go to Junem. What would you like to do in your turn?
Yeah, I totally forgot about that. That kind of sucks, but yeah. So Junum will roll over off of his back, get to one knee, just scream out to Tavara, and just the blinding pulse comes from his trunk piece, and like just in a straight circular motion, it's just gonna 60-foot radius.
Oh, that guy was dead.
Yeah, 60-foot radius.
Mass
So
heal.
yeah.
Amazing.
700 hit points to go around, so everybody should top off, I think.
Yeah, that will get everybody. So, Voxel, you're going to be magically
Alright.
brought back to full. 13, Gur, yeah, you guys are all topped off. I would say you could share the love to some of the civilians, but they were all frozen.
I was hoping that. Like, just let me get it. Yeah.
If you literally would have waited one turn to say
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
If only I didn't have a 2 initiative, right?
2.12 in your defense.
Make my way up.
I was kind of hoping the cloakers would fail too, and then just everything on the field would be mostly dead.
All right, anything else?
That's a good question. I don't think I have a non-spell bonus action.
You could slap me for not waiting a few seconds.
No, because he actually just literally brought me back from death, so I think we're good.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll stay where I'm at.
Okay, so back to the top, you will see where the rain was kind of getting displaced. This thing that was flying in the air. It almost looks kind of dragonish, but it's not a dragon. This flying creature with his tail just whipping around is just flying in the air. You can see a cultist on its back holding onto these reins. It's holding its hand out, one hand up in the air. And you see this purple beam that is shooting out of its mouth. And you can see that this central beam of purple, and then coming down, encompassing all around it, almost like a spring. It's going to be spinning around. Yes, Gur.
How high in the air is the cultist?
Like 80 feet.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you see
I was
it's...
imagining.
Good to know.
Yeah. He's over the wall and flying up there. But you see it spiral all the way around. And when it eventually gets to the end, as that thing touches Kane, you're going to see his body completely disappear. And that spiral is going to disappear. But that central purple beam is still locked out as that outer spiral one just disappears. Okay.
That was not cool.
And then we go to the cloakers. Alright, how many we got left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 of them left. So
Do you want to, like, narrate the rest?
Yeah. Yeah, we can just narrate it. Sure. All right. So Caldivar starts running down towards Kane just as he disappears. So that outer spiral touches him just as he's making up there, and he is gone. And you see him he is bringing his sword towards him to try to cut the head off, but the head is gone. And as it makes contact, it's going to blow him flying backwards, just like it was going to do to 13. He kind of picks himself up off the ground, and you start to see him coming up and hacking and slashing, just going crazy. This holy fury just starts to bubble in his blood as he just starts to hack away at the bullets and the just the bullets just hacking him down. The archers, a couple of them are able to climb out of the rubble of the walls, and they start to aid, as well as Tavara. They start to take out all the rest of the cloakers that are flying around, while you guys come to Caldivar's aid. As you guys are able to defeat all of the cloakers and the bullets, you're going to see Tavara walking forward with the staffs towards the cultists, who also, two of them have died at this point. There was 6. There's 4 of them left. And they look like they're getting ready to charge their magic, while Tavara holds her staff out towards them, as well as you guys are also there ready to take out the rest of them. At this point, the purple beam is gone, and the creature that was flying returns to being invisible. What did you have, Brian?
Oh, I was just saying, don't do that. But also, I'm gonna do a true sight on me at some point to see invisibility.
Okay. All right. So when you turn on the true sight, you're going to be able to see the figure of this flying creature, and it is starting to make its way southwest of here. It's starting to just fly away at extremely fast speeds. The other cultists that are standing there are getting ready to launch their next wave of magic attacks towards you, as Tavara is standing next to the 4 of you, and she stands in front of you, and she's holding out her staff. You can see the purple glowing on their 4 staffs, and the gold color glowing on her staff. And that is where we will end the episode, and next week we'll pick it up right from there. Wow. That was a lot. Man.
Yeah.
All right. I hope everybody had fun. We closed up the last giveaway, right? I don't want to leave one open. We did that one week.
Yeah, we only did. I think you did. You closed it after one of the things. Yeah.
Awesome. John, can you let them know, or 13? Sorry. Can you let them know what other shows we got going on the show? And then we'll be looking at the chat. If you guys got any questions or anything you guys want to say, we love hearing from you. And then we're going to do a raid before we end the stream. So I'll be looking for a channel for us to go jump into.
All right, so we got a game on Sunday. It's called The Ages Past. It's kind of cool. It's got some really cool characters and a really cool GM that does a lot of nice artwork for the channel. And that's at 6:30. All these things are at 6:30, by the way. And then on Mondays, we'll eventually be doing something with the Rise of the Unities. And I feel really sorry for any players in that game because Spaz is an asshole. And then on Tuesdays, we got Season 1 of Horsemen of the Apocalypse, where you can watch a whole bunch of guys do stuff with a halfling. It's true. There's a halfling.
Awesome.
And then Wednesdays you got
halfling's taller than you.
Hey, shut the fuck up.
I'm wrong, you know.
So on Wednesdays you got this show here, and we start at 6:30, and you can watch all of our charismatical things. And then on Saturdays you can watch a whole bunch of us from the channel beat up on some guy named Day Spoon in Magic.
Awesome.
And it's really cool. Day Spoon talks a lot about Magic, which is really cool.
And
he kind of talks, at the level anybody can listen to.
Right. Awesome.
And that's it.
Awesome. If you guys are new to the channel, we got a lot of follows tonight. Thank you everybody who followed. If you guys haven't followed yet, make sure you do it now before you forget. Click the bell to notify when you go live. If you guys want to join the family, support the channel, subscribing always helps out. It'll lock in emotes, lots of fun stuff. If you go to tier 3, you guys can actually qualify to play in our one-shots where you guys can come play with us. So details are in our Discord. Click that if you guys want to catch
We'll set one of those up pretty soon, yeah?
Yeah, hopefully. The people who run the games are ready to go. They're just trying to schedule a time when everybody can meet up. So again, it's in our Discord, and you guys as NPCs that you make for that, well, there'll be PCs for you technically, but for us, there'll be NPCs where eventually our PCs will be able to run into your NPCs during your guys' one shots. So it should be a lot of fun. We're really looking forward to getting that going.
Join the Discord.
And all right, let's get a raid going. Let's find someone with low views.
Raid.
Let's see, level up. We don't want to do one that's doing a rerun, so if you guys could help me peruse the tabletop channels. Pen and paper capers. Let's see that one.
Let's go find someone.
Yeah, and if you guys find any, let us know in the chat.
What damage he just...
Yeah, any channels you want us to help support?
Yeah, good call.
We try
You know, because we care about you guys.
pen and paper capers?
Well, Junem doesn't.
Not much.
You're all expendable, and you know that.
I kid.
All right. Well, I don't want to spend all day with this. All right, so I'm going to kick off the raid, and
There's one going at SW Gaming Society. That's what I found.
Yeah, I just picked one. All right, so
Cool.
let's queue it up. Thanks everybody. We had a lot of fun. We'll see you guys next week. Oh, what a night!
Yeah. Cheers. Thanks, everybody.
All right, have a good one.
We should have gone with the third one on the list.
Who was that?
Total